28 people, pretty good. Pretty good. So, next queue is... Oh shit, it's about to fire, so let's jump in. Boom. Good timing, I guess. Hopefully that was competitive, right? Yeah. So, let's see, let's do another one. It's my last ticket. Oh, Relentless Corruption. That's a nice rare. Sort by Shard. So we're going to take that. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. Some other good cards here. Well, you know, we know how much I like Secret Lab. So Flock of Seagulls is nice. Banshee's nice. These are okay. Sensei's good. Wild Aura is good. But anyway, we'll take that. Don't need to look at him further. Nothing great in there, like exciting. So, Boffety, how you going, dude? That 1 health would have given you an extra turn. The 1 health from what? 1 health from what? Am I forgetting something? That 1 health would have given you an extra. I didn't have anything that gave me 1 health. I'm tripping balls, but anyway. Yeah, the bot is good, the infiltrator bot. Tis an annoyance. Alright, so what have we got in this one? So Boulder Brute is pretty much the best card there. A few good cards here. Oh right, the Rooster, yeah. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think it would have mattered. I think I was still, I was on the back foot, and even if I could have played the, I mean, yeah, I don't think it would. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. I still would have died. I'm not gonna go robots. I could go mono blood. Could try mono blood. So I could take like a witch, or take the transfer now. The witch will probably come back. Alright, so Boffety wants me to do it, so let's do it. Why not? Ah, fuck, now there's a good card there for Diamond, though. That's a really nice Diamond card. Not to mention Heroic is also good. I mean, I could force it, but really at the end of the day... I don't know. Kraken Guard Mariner is pretty sweet. I do like that guy. Heroic is also nice. And then if I was to get the Mazet Ranger, I'd give it Swift Strike, making it better. Yeah, no, exactly. Boulder Brute does hurt the most if I go mono blood, of course. So I'm gonna, sorry Boffety, I'm gonna take the Kraken there. Kraken Guard Mariner. And let's see what we got here. So Thunderbird's nice. But we're probably gonna, we can leave stuff like that, and if there's a lot of them, then we just run Zared, so probably want the Griffin here. Yeah, we'll take the Griffin. Yeah, I shouldn't really try and, again, I shouldn't try and force something and take a suboptimal deck like I did last game. We saw what happens. That was horrible. It was quite horrible. But that was partially my fault if I did pass up murders, which I probably did for some unknown, strange reason. Anyway. So, Noble Citizenry, nice. Definitely gonna take that. That's good. Oh, some pretty nice cards in there already. The Cradle Transfer we're probably not going to run now, so we'll throw that in the bin. Oh well. Shouldn't matter too much that we took that. I mean, it's still possible we may end up mono blood, depending on we could unpack an Uranaz and a whole bunch of murders and just stuff that, you know, more terrible transfers. But, Anyway, so trade a bomb. We did see how that works. Could take the Angelic. Could take the Diamond Aura. You're pretty much right there, Magic. You got 3 of the cards so far that he had. You know what? I am actually going to take the Angelic. Oh, Blood Aura. Very nice. Another Thunderbird. So again, I mean, we could take the Sappers, but Blood Aura is pretty sweet. So we probably want to take that, because that won't come back. So yeah, we'll take that. Leave the Sappers. Whatever. So far the only thing it would kill is this, or if they, you know, we block and then they kill something. Take the Blood Aura here. Something else I was going to mention, I've forgotten now. Oh well. Kind of been important. Oh shit. So we definitely want the Corpse Flyer. Wind Whisper is nice as well. Captain's not horrible. So that would cost. So we want a Corpse Flyer. I mean, 2 for 1 is great. Another Thunderbird. I mean, we're definitely... Leave these Thunderbirds. Let the person to my left take them all. Possibly battle them straight up and just go Zarad. Have maybe multiple Corpse Flyers to block them, as well as Zarad. As well as maybe some Atrophies. I like doing stuff like that. Let your opponents have some good cards and then just take the counters for them. You know, which we will take Zarad, because we've now seen 3 Thunderbirds, I believe that was. So that's definitely, that's, you know, prime reason to go that sort of card, that champion I should say. So we'll take the Quick Strider, because he works also nicely with the Citizenry. So I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, I am gonna want to get some resource fixing. A lot of 2 thresholds, as we can see. Just 2 cards that are not. But we're not going to prioritize them over, you know, good picks, of course. So the Witch is the best pick here for me. Witches are pretty awesome when they hit stuff. Which they do a lot, because obviously people pick a lot of troops, because you need to have troops. So they do hit a lot of stuff in Limited. So far, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I was doing a draft earlier, for those of you who missed it, and I first pick, my first pack was a, I will take the Mazet, but my first pick was an Angel of Dawn, which I obviously picked. I then didn't really get many diamond cards. I got a lot of sapphire, I think it was. But then, you know, so I started going basically mono sapphire with a splash of diamond for the Angel. But then, someone passed to me in the next pack no, the Witch is not bugged anymore. But someone passed to me a, let's actually take the flyer here. Someone passed to me King Gabriel. So I was like, yep, back in diamond. And then the draft bugged out. Like, I got disconnected in the first game, like the third game of the first round. I got disconnected, rejoined, and wasn't able to do anything. 'Cause as I was trying to fix it, it just timed me out, and yeah. But support was awesome, and they, you know, they responded very quickly. It was very awesome. So we'll just take that. We might get some priestesses, which would be nice. So Bofford, you're saying the Witch is still bugged. I haven't seen it bug lately, so I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe it is for some people. I don't know. Alright, so who's morons? What? Who's a moron? So, take that. I mean, you can just zoom in on the grave and stuff, I think, if that's... But I haven't had a bug for myself. So, we just got the Eldrin's distress signal, which we're not going to pick over a corpse fly. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's actually, you know, it's not the greatest. It's really not that hard to transform, and it has a very nice effect. But anyway, we'll take a corpse fly for sure. There's actually not anything great for the return here, so maybe the Shards of Fate will come back, because that's what we'll take. So, oh yeah, people passing, yes, of course. So I'm guessing it was just someone who was like, I'm not in diamond, so I won't take that, but obviously you should never pass up a good legendary like that. Should never do that. But unless you're in my draft, in which case, pass it to me, and then that's fine. So after this draft, I will do a giveaway. We got 31 people in here, I think. So that's, you know, good enough reason to do a giveaway. So yeah, I will do that. Just remind me if I forget, which hopefully I won't. So I'll probably do, depends on how many people we have, but we'll see. I'm Oshwaki, which is not that great. Unless we can get some shroom shards. There's a hellhound. I mean, leaving this is risky because it's a quick, you know, 4-drop, and if someone is doing bunnies, it is risky. I mean, hellhound is risky too, but it's a 6-drop, so yeah. I do need to pick up some removal, hopefully. I got corpse flies. I never said I'd give away Bella. Never. Don't try and put words in my mouth, buddy. That's not going to fly. Anyway, we'll just do that. I never said I would give away Bella. You're talking madness, my friend. Madness. That would never happen. Never ever. So let's see what we can get here. A murder, yeah, I was about to say a murder would be nice, or some form of removal. So there is another citizenry though, but maybe we'll be lucky and that comes back. Let's see. That no, I don't think this will get picked. This might. This will. I mean, it's not coming back. It's not coming back. But we have to take the removal since we don't have many. No, not give me that, Bella. No. So we take the removal there. Actually, I better check these Steam sales. Well, first I'll pick a card. I don't have any sacrifice targets really. I might just take a witch just because 1 threshold and it has the ability, potential to the potential to hit something and kill it, or at least lower it. I mean, obviously there's evasion, but double threshold again. Let's take the witch. It is an awesome picture, indeed it is. She's a wild sapphire, as you can see. Wild sapphire troop. So, Deck's looking alright so far. So we probably want Inquisition. Yeah, we'll take Inquisition. So the Steam sales, let's see, how long is this lasting? I was going to buy Forced, which lasts for, I think, 3 hours? Unless it's already ended. No, there it is. So 3 more hours or something, so I've got plenty of time. You always picture her as a bulldog? That's strange. What is the next pack gonna hold for us? Let's have a look. Come on. Come on. And we get... It's the second one of those I've seen, and maybe even more, but it's the second one I know of. There may have been more that I just wasn't paying attention to. So we'll take the Shards of Fate here. Oh, it's just the next. The community choice in the Steam sales gets changed in like 3 hours and a half. Well, let me check. 3 hours and 37 minutes. The community choice will change, or it's a new vote. I don't know, something like that. But I'm tempted to buy. So who just followed? Revolt. I'm probably saying that completely wrong, and I apologize. Revolt. So Sorrow is great, because remember we left all those Thunderbirds. So far we have a couple things it kills, and corpse flies, but probably still want it. We could just take a Pegasus, however. Yeah, we'll take a Pegasus. What else is on the Steam sales? Let's have a look. There's Dead Rising 3 pre-order, but I'll wait for that to get cheaper. So another Angelic, which we don't want. Could go for another Mazet, but we did just leave a Sorrow. Ah, bugger it. Hashtag bugger it. Cave. I think Cave is still on sale. Yeah, there's the Cave, Octodad, Deadliest Catch, Monaco, Forced. And then there's the flash sales, which is Meat Boy, Red Alert, so just some crap. And then you've got the daily deals. But yeah. What do we got here? Headless or Radiant Armor? Radiant Armor could actually be alright. Probably not though. How many orcs have we seen? I don't think we've seen a huge amount, so we don't need to probably deny him. Could get the Headless, but I'm not a huge fan of it, but oh well. Can still be alright if they don't deal with it. If you're in, if you're ahead, you've got the better board position and all that sort of stuff, then it's good. But if you're not ahead, then it's not that good because it can't block. So you might just die. So another Pegasus is pretty good. So we'll take that. Why not? It is, more things that die to Sorrow. So probably won't run the Vulture. Hate the Conky Bunny? Yeah, maybe I should have. We have seen a double commander. But oh well. We do have Zarad, and we will be using that, so if we're up against bunnies, we take out the Conky Bunny or whatever. We will hate this one. So well, actually it came back. So I guess no one really wants it, which is strange. So we could take the wall. We are almost at, there's still one more pack to go. We're almost at a complete deck. We're not going to really, it's... Wall's alright, but, we want to be more aggressive with this deck, I think. So we'll deny that guy. Because we do have, some good flyers. Yeah, see, the Conky Bunny's there as well. So we could take the Fang, but it obviously does keep hurting you. And I don't like that. So let's actually take the Infiltrator bot. We don't have a huge amount of 5-drops, so why not? So looking alright so far. Would have liked to have more citizenries. I'll take it. Probably not going to run it though. Probably not going to run this guy either. the guy just took. Oh, I don't even know now. Anyway. Get rid of the shroom tank. Yeah, I'm not gonna run that. Alright, let's see what we open. Angel? And it's a hideous conversion. So, pretty bad. So we've got sappers. We do have another noble, so I'm going to take the noble here. Nobles are sweet, especially with the amount of flyers I have. And the Swift Striker. I mean, I've got good targets. We've got a lot of flyers. Swift Striker. Yeah, another flyer, evasion. So we're definitely... Because even buffing the witches is not horrible either. Making them a 4/6. So we want this, I think. Sappers would be alright, but whatever. Scenery is just a little bit better. Because it's not a 2-for-1 obviously, it's a buff, though it's a permanent buff plus a troop. So in a way it is kind of a 2-for-1, because you can think about it this way. Pretend Wild Growth was a permanent +2/+2. This is doing, you know, basically that. So, you know, it's a permanent buff, so it counts as a, you know, a card in a way. So it's better. That's better than a Wild Growth, except for the fact that Wild Growth you can trick with, obviously. So didn't know Sherlock was only 3 episodes this season. What? All of them are 3 episodes. It's 3. They're basically mini movies. They've all been that many. Oh, there's a nice card. That's really nice because look at all their 3-drops and stuff. We got the corpse flies. I mean, that's really good. That is really good. So we'll definitely take that. Maybe even get a Banshee on the follow-up there, which would be nice. Another 3-drop that has that pseudo-evasion that we could then inspire and also buff with the citizenry. We've also got Blood Ore. We haven't got any Call the Graves. So that's a bit sucky. Because that would be nice. In this sort of deck. Excuse me. So, probably not going to run that. Probably not running that. So we're at 21 playable, you know, well we've got more than 21 playable cards, but 21 might not run this guy either. Because we're still, you know, we've still got plenty of picks to go. So all we need is another, say, 3 to 4 cards, because we have a Shard of Fate here. So it depends, I wouldn't mind getting a Secret Lab. But I mean, we got a lot of good stuff here. Wouldn't mind obviously some maybe repels or in a conflict. Stuff like that. So let's see what do we get here. Corpse Fly. Oh boy. That's another Corpse Fly. That's pretty beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm definitely taking that. I mean, that does mean leaving another Sappers. There's a Bros line, which is alright. Wind Whisperer. I mean, these are all okay. I mean, the Sappers is the second best card there. These are okay, but they're, you know, this is only good if you get it early. This is, you know, pretty good, but you know, Corpse Fly is a 2-for-1, so we're definitely taking that. We've got a lot of flyers here. That's pretty damn nice. So I wouldn't mind getting a couple Call the Graves, because then we can let the fly die. Say it's got inspired by the clergyman, and say the fly then dies. We get it back, play it again. They lose another card, it gets re-inspired, and then you've got all of a sudden a 4/3 in the sky. I mean, that's, you know, in optimal conditions. But you know, then we've got the Steadfast, that obviously is a permanent effect. So I really would like to get some Call the Graves, a couple at least. But probably, I mean, we might get one. I don't think we'll get. Oh, there's another flyer. So those Thunderbirds aren't going to do shit to us. We have way too many flyers. That's funny. So we do have a lot of things that do die to sorrow, and that is the second one. So that could be bad. That could be very bad. Because, you know, even now we've got 2 Mazet Rangers, we've got 3 Corpse Flies, 2 Pegasus, maybe 3. So this is a very tough decision of, do I want to really take another thing with 1 health when we're seeing 2 Sorrows? I don't really think people will main deck them. Someone might, and we might be unlucky enough to go against that person. So we could take the Effigy instead. Which I think I will. I'll take the Effigy there. And I can give it Rage, I can give it Swift Strike. think I'll actually even give it Swift Strike. But yeah, take the effigy there. Got enough flyers. There's another one. So we probably want to deny Stormcall here. We could take the Banshee though. But we do, you know, we get 22 cards now. Discount the Shard of Fate, so 21 cards. We don't need any of this. Another Sorrow is a pain in my butt. I mean, the Banshee's nice, but yeah, we'll deny the Stormcall. Yeah, I wish they had more episodes. Hey Wang 801, how you going, dude? So just a reminder to everyone, after this draft I will do a giveaway of probably a Steam game. I still got probably like Chivalry Medieval Warfare. That one's I think at the top of my list, so I'll probably give that one away. But I may even just let the winner decide on what game they would like. It's probably actually the best thing to do. So that'll probably be what happens. So now we get a Priestess. Might take another Inquisition.
You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Frost the Dope Man, how you going, dude? It's a mate of mine who does not want to play Hex. He does not want to play it. He's like, I like card games. He does not want to do it. But good evening to you also, Hatch. How you going, dude? So we don't have, you know, we're not going to take the Priestess. We could actually take a Steadfast. Yeah, why not? I mean, actually I didn't need that because I have the Kraken Guard, but whatever. Stop my opponents from having it. I want some Call the Graves, I want some Call the Graves, call the Grave. Oh, there's a Corpse Fly. 4 Corpse Flies. There's a second Priestess. So, 4 Corpse Flies is pretty damn sweet. So I don't know if I will run that. But I mean, we just get demolished by Sorrow, but maybe we just discard all the opponent's cards. So, I wouldn't mind getting some more Shards of Fate now. Yeah, curve starts at 3. I mean, that's fine. Potentially, maybe. The Priestesses came a bit too late. I would have liked to get some of those, but yeah, 4 Flies is pretty damn sweet. Another Sorrow! So I think we deny the Sorrow this time. Yeah. Because that's just a bit too much. I mean, I probably didn't need to, because they're probably just not getting picked up. But whatever. Probably, you know, other people probably denying them. So, alright, so I got a mate of mine watching, he's like, what the hell is this? Like, what's going on? So for those of you who don't know, don't do that, Frosty, you mongrel, calling me on Steam. So, I'll basically... Oh, there's a nice card. I wouldn't mind denying either of those. But... we probably want this. Yeah. So, yeah, basically my mate is asking me what the hell is this. Basically, it's called Draft, Frosty. The way it works is you draft 45 cards. So you get the cards. Basically, packs have been opened by there's 8 players, and each player brings in 3 packs. You then open a pack, you pick a card, and pass the pack to the next person, and someone passes their pack to you, and you're back and forth. We probably want the captain here. So you're back and forth, passing packs around, picking a card, 1 card each time. So as you saw, I just took the captain here. And until all packs have been opened and all cards have been picked, you'll end up with 45 cards, which we're almost at, as you can see. So we've got 25 in that we want to play, and then we've got you know, stuff in the bin that we've just crap cards that we're not going to run. Once that's done, you build a deck of 40 cards, and that includes resources. So basically, you run about 23 cards. So 23 of these I will run. And then I'll have resources as well to actually be able to play the cards, because you need to play resources to play cards. They will have different costs, like this guy's a 3 cost. Anyway. So, we'll take out another Sorrow there. And we'll throw that in the bin. So yeah, I mean it's not the easiest to explain in a couple minutes, but you know, it is a very fun way to play. It's a mini tournament, fun way to play the game, and yeah. So we'd really like to get a Shard of Fate at the end here. So we'll take another Infiltrator bot. I'm not going to run 2 of them, if I even run 1. So it was as clear as mud. I know. I don't have the time to just go through everything, and he doesn't care anyway, so I don't even know why I'd bother to explain. Frosty the Dope Man does not care about Hex. I try and get him to play it, but yeah, he's like, I don't like card games. Alright, so throw that in the bin. I mean, there we go. So we obviously have to make some cuts. We have too many good cards. Too many good cards. That's a lot of good cards. So, let's we want to now filter out the colours we're not using. So we'll do Blood Diamond first. So we want this. We want all 4 of these suckers. We might not even want the Relentless, to be honest. Maybe just 1 Mazet Ranger, 2 Witches, sure. 2 of those. Yep. 1 Captain, 1 of those. Murder, obviously. Shard of Fate. And let's see, so in terms of thresholds, Diamond is low until the 4-drop slot. Blood is very high. So we want to prioritize Blood. So we probably want to do 8 Blood. And maybe 7, or maybe 8-6. 9-6, sorry. So we might want to do that. Our curve is not that high. We'll leave that one in there. We don't have any ways to filter. So we'll run 16 resources with the 4 curve. You registered your email, what? With what? Alright, so probably want the Shroom Shaw. We could run this, I guess. Obviously the first use is going to be balls, and then if we do get it again, sure, we'll get 2 cards and that'll be decent. We could run Sacrifice. We are going to run Zared, of course. So we run Zared. Well, we need my artifacts. So we want the Effigy. Maybe the Infiltrator bot. Someone already used Frosty the Dope Man? That's pretty funny. I've never seen anyone else use that name before. Alright, so let's take off the artifacts now. We got the ones we wanted. Relentless is anti-mill? Yeah, I mean, that is true. So we'll put it in. We could do another Inquisition. It wouldn't be the worst. You control me in front of everyone. Oh, that's whatever. So we want Swift Strike here. We want to give this Swift Strike as well. Yeah, I think that's alright. So because the curve is low, I will run 16. It's basically a lot of 3-drops. And I don't think we need the Diamond Aurum. It's not horrible, of course. But might just take another Inquisition. Then again, I think 4 Corpse Flyers and an Inquisition is probably enough to piss anyone off. So we could take the Sacrifice to get some card draw. Because at worst we can maybe just kill off a Kraken Guard when he's lost his effectiveness, or if we're lucky enough to have Shroom Shaws or the Hoppers on board, or even a Fly, you know. Could be alright. Because we have a lot of troops, as you can see. We're pretty much all troops, like... So we'll take the Sacrifice here. And I think that'll do it. So... What's that? Complain about the bad luck when you get Mana Screw? I mean, yeah, I could do them. I could, but I don't think... No. I don't think I need to. If I had a Secret Lab, I would. But I have a lot of 3-drops. I mean, I'd be very unlucky to... If I get stuck at 3, that's fine, because I mean, I'm very likely to have 3 drops in hand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13... Oh, sorry, 12. 12 and then, 3. So 15 of our cards are all 2 to 3. So, I'm pretty sure that's fine. So there we go, there's 3. I should screenshot that. That's hilarious. So, yeah. I mean, that's what's going to happen to me. That's you guys are like, "I'll run one more mana," and I'm not going to, which I'm not going to do. But just look at that. That's what's going to probably happen. I'll run 16, and it'll just give me a 7 resource hand, and then I'll just die. Like, I'll have to mulligan. I'm going to keep a 2-1. See, that actually would have been an alright mulligan. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good mulligan. If I, sadly only 1 diamond. The Shard of Fate. But I mean, that still would have been an alright mulligan. That's a nice hand. That's decent. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty sweet. That's very bad. Yeah, it's not great. That's too many well, not too many, but that's not good. Would have been okay. That's a bit risky. Would have been a bit eh. So that's a mulligan. That's pretty sucky, but keepable. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a bit much. That's good. So you see what I mean? Like this is, you gotta remember that 16 resources is 40%, which is, pretty good. 1 more wouldn't probably hurt in most situations, but yeah, okay, I'll just run 6. Yeah, good point. So there's another. This is, as you can see, it's more often I'm getting. There's a bad one, so that's a mulligan, and that'd be shit. So that's pretty much a lost game. But more often than not, we're getting plenty of resources. That one's not great. That one's also not great. Now that I've said that, I've cursed it. So that's fine. That's more than fine. That's also fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's great. That's a bit too much. That's okay, but it would have been a bit iffy. That's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, you see what I mean. I'm saying that's fine or that's good more often than I am saying, oh, Jesus. So anyway, enough of that. So that's got the Swift Strike. That's got the Swift Strike. So, let's save. Let's do it. Let's do it. Start game. Go. Go. And start. Right, while I'm waiting, I'm going to check my emails. Let's see what I got here. So what's the date now? The date is the 20th. Alright, interesting. Alright, so... okay, you've sold me. I mean, this, like I said, there's a lot of 3 drops. So, Frosty sent me some. Okay, that's great. But yeah, there's a lot of 3 drops. So that's why I'm more than happy to do 16. If I had a secret lab, I would run 17 because I could then throw the secret lab in and have ability. If I get flooded, then you have got that ability to filter out when you do get unnecessary. Because you can stop at 6 or whatever, or 7, what have you. So, yeah. Should start pretty soon. Right, 41 people, so I'll set up my giveaway stuff now. So let me set that up. That way I'll get you guys to type something. Disregard what it says at the moment, because that obviously says guess the legendary, which we're not doing. But I'll get you guys to type... So don't type it yet, because I haven't set it up yet, but that's what you will need to type once that's set up. So just give me a moment to do that. Alright. That up, so let me type that in. So you guys can now type it, you can type it now, and that'll put you in the giveaway. So go right ahead. The game started yet? No, it hasn't. Resurrection for the win. Bella gets chicken. Indeed she does. She's already had it though. So what am I doing? So let me make sure that giveaway window is there. Okay, that's not wanting to work for some reason. So let me try that again. Giveaway window. Sub-region. Ay, that is too big. That's what she said. Let's put that there. Like so. That should do it. Oh, I know why. Put that at the very top. And it still doesn't want to work. There we go. So there, it will be, you know, once you guys type that, it'll put you on the list, which no one has entered the giveaway yet. So I guess no one wants to win a Steam game. But whatever. So the games that we'll be able to win are, I'll just quickly show you. So disregard what that says there about testing the stream. But you know, I've got those games there. I got some others. I mean, we got there. So Chivalry, Dead Island, Epidemic, Full Mojo, Rampage, which is pretty fun. Gun Monkeys, Ring Runner, Bad Rats, and Arena. So let's go back to the game. So yep, type away guys, enter the giveaway. Guess I'll save again just to make sure. Someone's taking their sweet ass time, but that's fine. I've done it before, where, you know, bathroom break, kitchen, etc. Do stuff, because once the draft starts, you're possibly going to be sitting down for a while. So yeah, should be starting soon, obviously at maximum of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, there we go. So it has now started. So who do we actually have in the chat at the moment? Let's have a look. My thing's bugged out. I can't click that button. That's pretty strange. Oh well. So yeah. Type Bella FTW. So far, Pro Lucker wins because he's the only one who's entered. So, Alright, now we got Frosty in there. And Dreist. How you going, dude? Alright, so we're against King. Man of Pieces. How you going also? You guys are now in that giveaway, so... One resource. Uh-oh. 2. Alright, that's keepable. All we need to do is hit one more, and we'll have a very good curve, especially for the blood. If it's a blood, oh boy. Oh boy. So this is a nice hand if we hit, you know, we got a lot of 3 drops, as you know, as expected. So, yep. You declare shenanigans if Frosty wins, yeah. I declare shenanigans as well. But I mean, he has a pretty good chance so far because we've not had many people joining. So join that giveaway, guys. Let me also turn the music off for now. And we hit a diamond. I mean, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. We hit the third resource, so we can play out the Protector. We weren't going to play out the Corpse Line turn 3 anyway, because we want to inspire it. Now, at worst, actually no, this is great. I mean, who cares if we don't play this early, because by the time we do play it, say we play it on turn 5 or 6, it's probably still going to discard something, and it may be something more important at that point. Currently, we're going to play out Protectorate, we're going to play out Pegasus, and then probably the Wind Whisperer. So, you know, that's great. Okay, that sucks. So now the Protectorate Defender will die. But so maybe we play out, say, something like the Wind Whisperer, which he then kills with the charge, the Sapper's Charge, maybe. Because most people... anyway, we'll see. We'll try and bait that out, of course. We could bait it out with a Corpse Fly, technically. That's very likely that would work. We'll play out the Diamond, though. But, I mean, there you go. We've hit our perfect resources there. So we're in a pretty damn awesome position. And that's, you know, again, that's why I'm running 16 resources, as I was confident in the fact that I would, you know, be able to play my 3 drops. And now I can, but I can also now play my 4 drops, and I've got the resources. So, you know, lucky, of course, but, I mean, that's what the game is. It's a game of luck. And now the skill part is, you know, do you just play out a Protector? You know, a skilled player knows not to play this out into a Sapper's Charge, you know, whereas, you know, so I'm not going to do that, of course, because I'm obviously skilled. But, you know, whereas someone else might just be like, oh yeah, do, oh shit, I forgot about that sort of thing. But, you know, then the luck is the rest of it. But knowing what to play and when is the key part. So we could throw out the Spear Cliff, because he might want to kill that, because it is flying. And because the Wind Whisperer may be important. But, so far he looks like he's, maybe in Dwarfs. So... I'm going to actually do this, because he will kill whatever I throw out. So let's actually throw out the Whisperer for him. Because he will kill this. Because, you know, ideally you want to be efficient with your resources. So he's still got 2 open. So he's probably like, oh yeah, that's going to be annoying, so let's kill it now. You know, he wants to be efficient with the resources, like I'm saying. So therefore he kills it. You know, we know that. We know that's very likely what he's going to do when he's left it open, specifically to kill something I play out. So we give him a nice juicy target. And then hope he doesn't have another Sapper's Charge. Because if he has another one, well then we'll just throw out a Pegasus. He then, you know, probably like, oh yeah, I'll eat that one as well. And then once we get this out, once this comes out, and then we do a Corpse Fly or a Pegasus the one turn after, I mean, we're pretty much golden with this guy on the board. And he's not, you know, there's no super aggression or anything we have to worry about. He's probably the guy with Thunderbirds, actually. So our Tower Wall is a bit annoying, but not a big deal. Because we're going to fly over the top. So yeah, I kept the reason I've kept the, you know, I didn't throw out the flyers is because they're evasion. You know, we can just fly over the top for 3 damage, which is not insignificant. And especially now that he's got a wall, so I mean, sure I could tap that down with a Whisperer, but since we're just going to fly over the top or go past, you know, we don't need the Wind Whisperer, so that's why I use that one. So there we go, where we can now do the Infiltrator bot next turn if we want to. So this might die, but, you know, that's, you know, if it dies, it dies. It would, you know, that's all there is to it. So, don't I play HEX on the PC? Of course I do. What are you guys talking about? So, could kill the charge bot here, but we don't need to. He probably does have Thunderbirds. Oh, alright, I see what you're saying. You guys are talking to Boffety. Max out on Pong. Alright, so... we probably will play the Infiltrator bot next turn to make it a 4, you know, before this dies. We want to get the Infiltrator, you know, it might die here to a murder. Oh, he's tricolor. So we might lose it to a burn. Alright, so he could still lose it to a burn. But that's fine. So that's great. That's perfectly fine. As long as this doesn't, I mean, he's probably just going to do it in response. But what we want to do here is try get the Infiltrator bot on the board. And get it buffed, because if this gets, you know, a 4/3, it's going to be sweet. And then if I hit a resource now, then sweet, because then I can do 2 of these on the one turn. Ooh, alright, that changes things. That does change things. So he's at 3 cards in hand. Unlikely he's going to... he's probably got resource still. Like he could be a little bit flooded. So we're not going to discard yet. But we are going to play out this. Actually, he just gave me something to kill also with my charge power, so that's nice of him. And, you know, maybe he's got Thunderbirds that he's like, oh, I don't want to play those out because of the charge power. So that's fine, though, because I have a flyer. So now we do this, and now we get double Inspire. So this is now Steadfast to 3-2. So, I mean, he still kills it with a burn, of course, but he doesn't have a burn, because if he did, he would have killed this guy. So we're in a very, very good position here. Very good position. If anything does die, the captain puts it back on the top of the deck. So, hey Chaos Banes, how you going, dude? I also cannot wait for Hex hitting tablets. I actually bought a new tablet not too long back. I didn't need it, but I bought it anyway. It's a 10-inch Kobo Arc 10 HD. Got it for a decent price. So, well, good price actually. So I thought, yeah, why not? So he's at 6. And he plays out a Welding Bot, which gets him back that Sapper's Charge. So that's annoying. But he won't be able to use it straight away, so he's not, and when he does, we've got the Captain. So maybe he gets rid of the Pegasus, because that's the, the flying evasion. But he also may just want to get rid of this. So I have a bit of a tricky position, because I would like to play out the fly, but because he might play out 2 cards the next turn, and therefore we won't discard anything. But then again, I mean, it depends on what he draws. He could draw a resource, have 2 troops or something. Ideally we want to... So we could play the Witch, which becomes a 3-5, which can then block here. Tricky, tricky, tricky. So we're going to attack in, so let's do that. This guy's a bit of a problem, so we might want to do the Witch. We'll get Steadfast, we'll be a 3-5. Because this, is obviously big. So, yeah, let's play out the Witch. We also get to see what he's in his hand. Maybe we hit a troop, so that would be good as well. If we hit a troop and kill it, then even better. We'll see. Probably a resource. Oh, we hit an Adept. He will be able to play that, but it's basically a 0-1, so... I mean, that's alright. Because if he does play that, he draws a card, so we're still going to be able to discard something with the fly. So, next turn, he can play the 4-drop, so he might play the Adept, leave the 2 open, or just straight up kill something, like my Clergyman. That's obviously doing a lot. But, yeah. We'll see what he does. See what he does. So we know what one of his cards is, and that's the Adept. So if he plays something other than the Adept, then we know what his other card is, obviously, so that would be good to... So he's going to kill that now, which is fine. That's fine. I mean, obviously it would be nice to have got the Captain out to get inspired, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter too much. We can now just grab that back. Or we grab back the Whisperer now that he's done that. And it's going to have Ruby of Flames, yep. So we can play out the Infiltrator Bot to block that. Don't expect to see him attack or anything. We know what his last card is, so we don't need to make him discard that. But then again, it will get him an extra card. It does get him a chump blocker. See what we draw. See what we draw. If we hit a resource... Ooh, Citizenry is great. For obvious reasons. So, because this has got Steadfast, so yeah, let's just make... I mean, obviously we're not going to block here, but we can double block on this guy with these. So we might as well just go for the kill. Go for the throat. Buff this up to good damage. So yeah, because depending on what he draws, say he does play out the Adept. Like, he's going to draw a card, and then so he'll have the Adept and a card in hand. Now if he hits a resource, well then he'll play out the resource, of course. And then when he plays the Adept, he very likely will draw something that he can play. But if he has something like, removal that is situational, or basic, like Mesmerize, say, which he can't really do too much with. So we might still be able to get the Corpse Flight to discard something, but at the end of the day, it's not too important. It probably won't even be the optimal play. The optimal play probably will just be the Infiltrator Bot, or if we hit a resource, it will be the Captain. So he plays out the Adept, which I expected. So he's still got 1 card in hand, and now he's drawn another one. So if he has a 3-drop, he'll probably play that out. But, he may have... Okay, so Shard of Fate. So he's got 1 more card in hand. It could be just another resource, but then why would you play a Shard of Fate? So it's not a resource. He's just told us that by playing a Shard of Fate. Because there's... why... I mean, unless, of course, you've got a 9-drop in your deck, which... There's nothing in these colors, really, so... He doesn't have a resource in hand. So if he doesn't play it now... It's maybe because it's a quick, quick action that he wants to use. Maybe he's going to attack in because he's got Ruby Aura. So if he attacks here with this guy, it's because he has some sort of combat trick, most likely. So we have to be careful. But it's a 4 damage. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8 here, so he doesn't attack. So we will throw out the Corpse Fly to see what that last card is, because it's not a resource. Because if it was a normal resource, he would have played it, due to the fact that it gets him closer to his charge power. Shard of Fate does not, so we know that his last card is not a resource, unless of course he's playing the craziest mind games ever, which he's not. So, regardless if we hit, I mean, I might play the Captain. So, yeah, we'll just get rid of his last card. So let's do that. Gets another flyer on the board, and he basically dies next turn. So, and he's losing whatever this is in his hand. So it might be something he can cast now. But let's see. If it's a resource, I'll kick myself in the nuts on stream. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is wrong with this guy? Why? I don't understand. He's playing mind games. He did it just so I'd kick myself in the nuts. Alright, well I said it. I will do it. I'm a man of my word. I will kick myself in the nuts. I don't understand. I just don't understand, like, why anyone would do that. Why would you play a Shard of Fate? I mean, it's some good mind games, I tell you that. Anyway, we're about to win next turn. He needs to top deck and answer for these two. He can't kill me this turn. So, yeah. Still, that's crazy. That really is. That is funny. So what did he top deck? He's probably going to be spewing if he top deck a normal Shard, because then if he had played a normal Shard and he just got one, he would have been able to draw one more card, which could have kept him in the game. But he didn't. So it's his own fault if that now lost him the game. Especially if he has more removal in deck. But I mean, he's taking a while to think here. So maybe he does have something. Especially, I mean, you know what? He could have... maybe he's got Burn to the Ground, or even Life Siphon. Life Siphon would be the worst. But if he's got it, you wouldn't be sitting here for thinking for so long. You would probably just attack with everything and then Life Siphon. And in the hopes that, I let through too much damage. Yeah, but the only thing you'd want that for, Bofferty, is if, he does have Life Siphon or Burn to the Ground. So actually, you know what? The fact that he's taking so long now to actually to think tells me he does have Burn to the Ground or Life Siphon. Actually, it's probably Burn to the Ground. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because he's taken so long to think, right? So he's thinking, do I want to just attack with everything? If I block incorrectly, then he burns to the ground and kills me. However, if I don't block incorrectly, he needs to then use it on a troop. So he's probably actually going to... I have to block carefully here, basically, is what I'm saying. Because he is probably going to attack with both of these, and even this. So he's attacking with both. So, obviously, if it's just a combat trick, it doesn't matter. So we can take 3, go to 10, he can't kill me. So he will then kill this with Burn to the Ground to keep him in the game. So let's see if I'm correct here. This is only going to kill 1 regardless of the trick. So 3, 4, 5. I mean, if he has, I could block it with more. But let's just do that. Sorry, I didn't read the questions there. I'll check that in a second, but, let's see if my reasoning is correct here. If he burns to the ground this Pegasus, then, yeah, I'm not going to be surprised about it. But, alright, he's not doing anything. So, I mean, that was the thing that, he sat there for ages thinking. So, anyway. Here he took a 2-minute part, yeah, get his wife to, so Blood Aura is sweet. We don't need it to win. But, obviously we'll put it on here. If he doesn't, anyway. So, we might as well just attack with pretty much everything. I mean, what could he have here? Ooh! It could be a yesterday. No, that wouldn't matter. So maybe I shouldn't attack with everything, just in case. Should be fine, though. Anyway, we'll do that. Pretty sure he's done for. We shall find out. We won't play this out unless we actually have to. Technically, maybe I should have played everything just in case. So he does have a murder. So that's good to know. So we'll let that... So it's dead, but we got the captain for that. So now we probably just want a Blood Aura here, just to get back more health. So we'll do that. So that's 6 damage we're putting through. So I mean, I don't think he's declared blockers yet, but it's not like he can block and, you know, anyone. So he had the murder. So could he have done... No, so that wouldn't... Yeah, that's fair. So we're going to heal now, which is obviously very good. He's still in the game, but he needs to top deck again. I mean, obviously I could have Blood Aura'd the Fly, and then, you know, that would have been okay. I mean, it wouldn't... Yeah, anyway. I'm still fine. So, sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the chat at all. I'll check that in a second. It's scrolling too fast at the moment. Too fast. So, what did he draw? He gets a resource, so that's fine. He plays that out because he wants to... So, will he hit in for 3? Probably. I mean, he's got enough chump blockers, of course. So, yeah, he will. Because he needs to play his outs, especially if he has burnt to the ground. But we are going to just heal for 4, so... You know, this is really only doing 1 damage. I mean, sorry, it's not. You know, we're getting back 1 health, technically. So we're going to go from 13 to 14. If we get that captain on the board, not that we, you know, so we do. All right. So out comes the captain, and we just get back that Pegasus. So accept, and there we go. So now we just attack with everything. So there's no reason not to now. Because we still can't... I mean, we could have played something out to block this, like this guy just completely shuts it down, but we don't need to. He needs to top deck like a master. So we attack with everything here, forcing him to... You know, he blocks here, he'll then probably block here, or here. Adept, yeah, it'll be the Adept. But anyway. So he's down to 3 now. And, yeah. Got 42 people in here now. A reminder to those of you just joining, there is a giveaway after this draft. So be sure to type Bella for the win, or FTW. So if he hits a resource, he still gets to draw a card. So he hasn't played it yet, so he didn't draw a resource. Because there's no reason to delay. So I'm down to 13, so he taps out. Alright, so he was, you know, didn't draw anything. So on to the next game. So that's good. So sorry, I missed, there was a question. Let me just see if I can find that question. I mean, someone else probably answered it, but I'll just quickly scroll up. You got some yard work to do. In case the card is a quick action, could you play that on the... I'm not too sure what you mean there, Jack Lau. Anyway, let's scroll back down. Alright, so... What do we want to possibly change here? I don't think we need to change too much. Our deck is pretty solid. We could throw in a second Infiltrator bot. Because that does trade with the Gem Craze, but we've already got one guy that completely shuts it down. We don't need Relentless Corruption. We really don't. So maybe we take that out. Maybe we just do like, let's see. Maybe just another Mazet Ranger because he doesn't have a lot of removal. So let's take out the Relentless. Could even just do a Quick Strider as well. Mazet Rangers put some more because yeah, we didn't see a lot of removal from him. So let's put that in. We have a lot of 3-drops. Let's put in one more 4-drop. Why not? So that looks alright. Let's fix that up. Sort by cost. Sort by cost. There we go. So I'm going to change that and take out Relentless Corruption. His deck is not worth stealing from. Not really. I mean, there is some cards worth stealing, but you know, it's just not. You know, you use it on say turn 3 or later in the game. You get 1 card, and if you draw it again, sure it'll do. You know, you'll get 2 cards, and that's great. But our deck has the potential to just kill him before we even need that, especially with a second Mazet Ranger now, because he doesn't have, you know, like I said, lots of removal. He's not using Zared. He's using draw a card, and the only removal we saw, I think, was the Murder and the Sapper's Charge, which the Sapper's Charge does kill, but we've got plenty of things to bait out, the sappers charge first, so you know the Mazet Rangers could potentially do a lot of work for us, especially if they anyway, they're worth putting in that second one over Relentless Corruption. So on to the game 2 here. This is round 1 of the draft, and this is game 2. So 2 resources, 3 resources, 4 resources. That's pretty good. It would have been obviously better to get 2 diamond and 2 blood, but that's still fine. Not as good a hand as last time. Not as good. Doesn't mean we won't draw into good stuff though, because he is going first, so we might draw into like a Kraken Guard Mariner for turn 2, and so on. And he's running Tricolor, which is very risky as well, I might point out. Nice one there, Sure Gunner. Very good. So that's nice. We'll play out a blood here, and we'll just pass it through. So that, you know, we got some, you know, good cards here. We can possibly get this out and then buff it. Getting that Kraken Guard Mariner next turn would be amazing. Followed by the Clergyman, followed by a diamond. That would be pretty sweet. It'd be a nice curve. But I'm just dreaming here. So he's at 2 sapphires, so he might not have his other thresholds, you know, blood and ruby. So, Alucard, how you going, mate? So we get the diamond, so great. Great, great, great. Great, 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 great. So good stuff. So yep, this is looking really nice. Looking really nice indeed. So we could even Noble Citizenry a Mazet Ranger, giving it. Ooh, that's a nice card. That's a nice card indeed. So he's probably going to play a Gemcraze Berserker next turn, if he's already got that, which will obviously draw him cards. I can't stop that, sadly. I cannot stop a Gemcraze Berserker from drawing cards. I mean, I do have removal, just not yet. However, it's not the best target, because I do have this charge power on the turn after, so that actually would be great if he did it. I'd be like, yo yo. So, I want to see him play out a Gemcraze Berserker. Hurry Havoc, you're low on time? Yeah, no, I'm actually ahead. I'm ahead. So did someone leave the draft, did they? That sucks. So, I would like to see a Gemcraze Berserker, or anything that's a 3-drop with 1 health that my charge power kills. Would be funny, but we're probably going to see a 4-drop. So he's now got, I mean, he's got thresholds probably met. I'm not, you know, I didn't keep track of his double threshold cards, but he's obviously off to a good start. I mean, that's some pretty good luck right there. It would never work for me. Never. So, he's actually not doing anything yet. So he's going to attack first, of course. I'm not going to block this. That would be madness. So, he's probably just slow rolling it. He's going to, you know, bring out something. He probably, I mean, if he's got a Gemcraze, he's not going to play it because he knows the charge power will just kill it. So an Adept, so that's something that gets inspired. He's not getting an extra card from it though, so that's something. But it is inspired, so we probably just want to bring out the Witch here, or a Mazet Ranger actually. He could have his Sappers already, but yeah, we probably just want to do the Mazet Ranger. Could do the Witch though, because then that could hit something in hand. But let's say he's got another resource. We'll let him. We'll play out this. It's a bit of a risk, but I mean, it's got the, you know, it stops him from attacking, unless of course he has a trick that makes it so. Well, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of tricks he could have. Crushing Blow would do it, which would be annoying. But yeah, what can you do? So, yeah, probably, and if he does have Crushing Blow, which we didn't see a Crushing Blow last game, so we will block in the hopes that he doesn't have it. Basically. Hopefully he just doesn't attack, because that will give us obviously some information, because then it'll tell us he doesn't have a trick. He may also just bluff and attack and then lose his troop, which would be great. But if he does attack, and if he does it quickly, that probably means, you know, we'll see what he does. But he's obviously got 5 cards in hand now, thanks to the charge power. So, yeah, Crushing Blow. I mean, he could just also remove this, you know, a burn, or he didn't get, you know, he could have a murder. He could just kill this, and he will get, you know, it's worth it. You know, it's a good card to kill. It's obviously a good power level. So he probably has, yeah, there we go. So he has the kill. So that sucks, because that means he now draws a card. He hits me for 4. Oh well, we took a gamble. Maybe I should have just played the witch. Because that, obviously, you can't burn a witch. But oh well. So he gets a free card here, which is very nice for him. So we might just play the citizenry, because that can still block here. And then we just buff this guy before he gets something that kills it, which he might already have. So if he plays out a Sapper's Charge, which, you know, he just drew another card. He's got 4 in hand. So I'm actually in a bit of a pickle here, because he can now, thanks to the card draw he's getting, he can now put more troops on the board than I can keep up with. And if they all get inspired, then I just get fucked. Like, I will just be dead. You can't burn a witch. Well, you know what I mean. Can't burn and kill it. Anyway. Oh, he's thinking about what he wants to do here, which is troublesome. Means he has a lot of good toys to play with. So, the worst thing... Alright, so there's the Gem Craze. So that's actually dead. So, maybe he's just wanting to bait out my charge power, or he has... Maybe he's got a mutate? No, that's 2 cost. Never mind. Oh, he's just going to Gambit it. Oh, Jesus, he's running Gambit. Oh, man, that could be terrible. But, oh well. That is crazy. Wouldn't it be funny if... I mean, no, that's just horrible. That is horrible. And yeah, Tower to Wall will... Well, he's got a, you know, a better deck than we first thought. So, thought. So, we will play out the Shard. We will then... I think we just play out the Citizenry here. Yeah, we'll buff this and just get in damage. So we'll do that. Hit in for 4. We could minus this, so he can't. Maybe that's worth it. I mean, if he gets that Gem Craze again, like if he's already got it, we die. Like if he ever gets that, we just die. So as soon as that hits the board, we just concede. If that happens, unless of course we just win the next turn. So, do I want to use the charge power? I'll wait. Maybe I'll regret that, but you know, whatever. So he's got Gambit, and he's got some good cards to use with it. At least he doesn't, like, he would have probably been running... Well, no, never mind. I was going to say, if he ran speed with that, he could have hit in for some damage and then Gambited it. Because I wouldn't block in this sort of scenario, because I can't afford to lose this. Well, actually, I wouldn't have even had this on the board at that stage. So he would have hit in for 3 damage, drawn a card, then he could have replicated it. You know, would have worked actually alright, but, you know, you don't want to play around a couple cards. Anyway, so he's getting more resources here. Actually, he just drew a card completely. That's a bit strange. So he helped me there. So that was nice of him. But he's probably just wanting to fish for that Gem Craze. But at least now we know we can block here. Unless, of course, he now, you know, because he did just play a resource, so maybe he does have the Crushing Blow. Alright, it's just a Sapper's Charge. That's fine. That's fine. Not going to be able to kill this. But it will mean I can't, you know, it'll be tricky to block. Would have to double block to deal with that. So he is actually going to push through damage, of course. Makes sense. So I could push through 6 myself. But I do need... So maybe... I mean, the Wind Whisperer's not going to do much. But we can play out a Pegasus and a Wind Whisperer. I think we want the Witch. Because, I mean... Then we can double block. We lose 1 to the Sappers if he wants to do that. Let's attack in first. We have to leave this back though so we can do the double block. We could minus that actually. So if I attack with both, I minus this and then bring out... then you just... Yeah, no, I have to have 2 troops up and 2 that don't die. So... Otherwise he just gets more card draw, which, you know, if he has all that Gem Craze already, we're dead. Like, it's simple as that. Pretty much. So, we'll play out the Witch. The Witch bitch? This bitch. Yeah, we'll play out this bitch. The Witch. The Shadow Grove. And then maybe we hit a troop. Now, if we hit that Gem Craze, he still can play it and he still will get the copies. The main one will be dead. I mean, that's not too bad. So now we know what he's planning, but at least that's now a lot smaller than it would have been. So now he can sap his... anyway, we're actually in an okay position here, provided he doesn't have that gem craze or top deck it. Like, if he plays it now, like, if he drew it, he would play it instantly. Like, I would just be like, boom. You don't even need to think about it. So, he hasn't played it yet, so hopefully he's not that lucky. And, because we will be able to win in, you know, a few turns, especially if we do... Do we have 2 of these? I don't even know now. I think we got 1. So a Thunderbird gives him a blocker, but we've got a charge power, so that's fine. So that's kind of a waste of mana. Unless, of course, he wants me to use the charge power, but... You know, it might mean less he does this turn, because he probably wants to leave this open, so he can do a 3-drop. Pretty much, unless of course he doesn't want to leave this open, which, you know, by all means, whatever. So that was, what tournament was that one? Oh, that was the one I just failed at horribly, right. My stupid bunnies deck, that wasn't a bunnies deck. Alright, so... If he attacks with these, we obviously just double block here. We then lose the Witch, you know. He loses that, and he, you know, we're trading this. I mean, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's still a better trade for us. That's if he attacks. So, we shall see. And he does. So he might have, obviously, tricks in hand, but, I mean, it's still a lot of health to get through, even with tricks, so I don't think he's going to be able to kill both of them. And he's actually just left himself quite open to... I mean, he must be playing something else out here. He doesn't obviously have a trick. So we've killed this. Say we lose 1, we can hit him for 6. And then he dies to just this in the air. So, interesting play here. I'm expecting that. There we go. So we're left with the Citizenry as expected. This is dying. We then just hit him for 6, play out 2 cards, and then win next turn. Unless... I mean, even if he gets the gem crazed... He would need to still kill this. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's the play here. Hit him for 6, put him to lethal damage. But, yeah, he might be running the life siphons and stuff. That's even better. Now we can do Griffin and Pegasus. The Wind Whisperer is not going to be active, so it's not going to work. So that was a great draw. So I think we probably just win. We're going to have 4 damage. 2, you know, both of these will be 4 damage. This will be 4 damage. And so he has to answer a lot of things. So drawing the gem craze won't help him. He needs to get something amazing. And they're all flyers, that's the key thing here. So Draconis, see you later, dude. Have fun in that meeting. Sorry I won't be there. Alright, so... Don't skip my... Ooh, I almost hit the button then. That would have skipped. That would have been horrible. That would have... Whoops, did I not attack with this? Oh, fuck. I just did a misplay. I was too excited, and I didn't somehow... I thought I clicked it. Maybe I don't know. I mean, obviously I didn't. But, I mean, now all he needs to do is remove just this, and he stays alive. I mean, I did a misplay there. That's all there is to it. I don't know if it was me misclicking or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you guys probably saw it. You're probably like, Havoc, you didn't click your dude. I don't know. Anyway, so that was dumb. But he still needs to get something magical here, and he doesn't. So, GG. So it was okay. He didn't, you know, he still had to kill too much. Like he had to. Sure, he could block there, but he still had to remove the 4-1 basically. Incoming triple sorrow. That'd be funny. So we go on to the next round. This guy got the bye. Oh, he got a bye in the second round. What a dick. He's actually in the chat. You're awesome. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. You're actually a dick, though. So, Shuragan... he's actually Shuraga in the game, and Shurgana in the chat. But yeah, what a lucky son of a bitch. Into the finals for free. You dick. Only dicks get that. What a dick. What a dick. You guys love it, don't you? You love that dick. So you got to buy because someone's gone, I guess, or because you're a dick. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm against Vegvisor, and next game is starting. So the deck's pretty good, but at least we didn't lose in the first round. So we're gonna get 2 packs at minimum. So that's pretty sweet. We got 48 people in here now. That's pretty awesome. Thanks to everyone for joining in today. And Exactly, Quirty. Exactly. It's like, oh, it's that guy. You're not a dick, but you are a dick. So, yeah. The deck's working really nice. I mean, 4 Corpse Flyers. Where are they all? I think we've seen one, which is pretty funny. So he's going first. I need to sit back because I'm on the edge of my seat, as always. Oh, I could YOLO this. YOLO. Let's do it. YOLO. I do not recommend doing this. Obviously, if you want to win games, you would probably mulligan there, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it, which, you know, I'm on the draw. That's not the only reason I risked it, but anyway, if we hit a resource followed by another one, we'll be fine. So that's the dream. That's the dream here. Hit 2 resources in a row. So there's one. So the dream's starting. So that's good. If we now hit a blood, we can Inquisition next turn, which will be great. And then the following turn, we can Krakengard Mariner, followed by a Corpse Fly, followed by yada yada yada. So just one more resource now, and we're fine. So risky, very risky keep. As I said, I wouldn't recommend, unless you believe in the heart of the cards, as I do. You have to have a really, really strong belief in the heart of the cards, because as soon as you don't believe, it just shits on your head. So, like probably right now. Oh, I shouldn't have said this. You see that was my belief wavering there, and there we go. So we hit a 6-drop. It's the deck is like, no, you have to keep the belief happening, otherwise we're going to give you a 6-drop. So that's as soon as I said, well, probably now that I've said that, it'll give me, you know, something bad, which it did. Give me the worst thing it could give. So yeah, at least we get our 2-drop out. We just need one more resource and we'll be fine. Especially if it's a blood. If it's a blood, we'll be especially fine. So he's at 3, so he might have Briar Legions and, okay, Phoenix Guard Trainer. So that's okay. That's okay. We can attack in. Maybe he trades, but we have a lot of flyers, so actually we're not going to trade. But will he trade, though? That's the thing. Do I need Steadfast? Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So now the question is, do we attack? Now we can put a Corpse Fly out first. We don't need to Inquisition yet. I'd rather use my resources more effectively, but maybe the Inquisition is the way to go. Could also just do the Pegasus. Let's do the Pegasus, and then we can attack. He probably won't block because of the fact that I've just thrown a flyer out, so he wants to get flyers himself. So we should be okay to attack here. Yeah, I've done stuff like that before, QWERTY, where you kill someone's bomb, call the Grave it, and I did it actually someone who was running the charge power where you combine 2 troops together and make a really big monstrosity. They made like an 11-11. I then killed it with Murder, called the Graved it, played it, and killed them with it. It also had Steadfast, I believe. I've also done other plays where, you know, someone's had like the Incantation, the Blood one. You got it transformed, kill it, take it back, and use it against him. Stuff like that. So he gets out a better flyer. So, which, you know, we expected him to do. He's not going to attack with this. We know that because he wants to get more flyers. So that's fine. So let's see what we can draw here. Another resource is pretty good. So we could minus his flyer and attack in with both. But first we might want to play out the Mazet Ranger, because that with, you know, if he doesn't have removal, that's a, you know, Swift Striking 4-1 is pretty sweet. So I'll play this out. It's a bit of a risk not looking at his hand, but we want to use the resources effectively. One more resource means we can do both of these next turn, which will be great. So I will minus this, which makes it, I mean, he probably now just trades with it, but I mean, I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm fine with that as well. So yeah, now I'd be very surprised if he doesn't, because I mean, mine's got Steadfast, so I'd be very surprised if he doesn't trade here. Now, if he brings out a Boulder Brute next turn, it's actually not a problem because of this Swift Strike. So he actually takes the damage. extremely surprising there. I mean, he did heal, obviously, so he's not really taking, he didn't really take much. Anyway. Havoc, you a bad thing. Watch will at work. Seeing somewhere. What? I don't know what you're saying there, but I don't know if I did a bad thing or a good thing. Reaper. Alright, so he's drawn an extra card there, which is, good for him. So, okay, now the reason why he may... Okay, so he's doing Oracle Song, so more cards. He wants all the cards. So the reason why he wants to combat trick, maybe. He didn't have resources open at the time, I don't think. Yeah, Boulder Brute would not be good, but, I mean, I still get to hit in with this, and I can still block his Boulder Brute at some point when I need to. So, I mean, yeah, he still didn't. So, I mean, looks like I'm in a pretty good position. So if I hit a resource here, diamond specifically will be great, but any resource will be great. Will be amazing. So we get a Cizanry, however. So that's not bad, but we can't play it, so... We will look at his hand now that he just drew a fuck ton of cards, so let's have a look. Let's have a looky, because he might have that combat trick. Or just something really nasty. So Wild Aura. Wild Aura. Briar Legion by itself is fine. Oh, a Bird of Plenty. Well, we have to get rid of that. We're not anywhere near a charge power. That will completely shut us down. Unless, of course, we mill him. Make him mill himself, but... So he's got Wild Aura. So we can attack in. So he's got 2 Wild Auras. We need to remember this. The Briar Legion's not a problem by itself. But yeah, Bird of Plenty is just crazy. So 2 Wild Auras are the main things we need to remember here. And remember, we do have Swift Strike on this guy. And so getting rid of that bird is like super important, because that would have shut down this ranger. So we just attack with everything here. So yeah, just 1 diamond will be nice. So he's actually going to do the trade there, which is fine. That's fine. We're still hitting in for 6. Not surprised. He could have done this last time, saved himself 2 damage. But I guess he wanted a Wild Aura that. But anyway, he doesn't want to go too low. So 2 Wild Auras. He's lost the Bird of Plenty, which he was probably counting on. Like, he was sitting there like, I don't need a block, I've got a Bird of Plenty. Destroying the bird with... Well, the bird doesn't attack, so you wouldn't be able to repel it. But, in a conflict, stuff that, makes it so it can't block is what you need, or you just kill it. But I'm not anywhere near a charge power. So he's actually using Oracle Song, so he's hoping that at worst he plays out the Briar Legion, of course. Which is fine. So, oh, he's got a Flock, so that was a good top deck by him. That was a good draw. So he's got 2 defensive, Bird of Plenty and a Seagull. And now Windborn Acolyte, which is just a chump blocker when he needs to. But, I mean, I'm still in a good position here. So, he's got plenty of cards probably in hand to discard. We know he's got Briar Legion and 2 Wild Auras. And probably... So... Well, yeah, the bird can attack if buffed, of course. So we need to worry about the Wild Aura on a Seagull, of course. Which he probably will do. So what's he doing? So, what could be the best draw here? This Seagull really shits me. So the Seagull is annoying. Because I can't really attack into that if he ever gets a Wild Aura. Like, if he's got 4 open, I just can't attack. Because the bird will just start killing my troops, because it doesn't take damage. So, not good. So we do get the resource, which is great. But it doesn't really do us much. So we probably just want to play out the fly here. So we need to get multiple... There's no point buffing these. I mean, we could buff this, I guess. Could do that. May as well. Use the resources a bit more effectively. We'll buff the Kraken Guard here. Because this is pretty much going to be the last turn we get to freely attack in with, this guy. So he either takes 4 or he just jump blocks. So we'll make him lose something, probably just the Windborn. So he might even Wild Aura the Windborn just to start hitting in, but I mean he's obviously in the harder position. So let's see what he does here. I expect to see this block. But we know what his 3 of his cards are. We may even know more, but I just maybe forgot. So no point buffing the Mazet Ranger, because you need to have multiple big guys, because a Seagull will just block the biggest, you know, and that. So yeah. I don't think there was many rares. I don't think anything really got past to me, besides maybe one. I don't know, I can't remember. Didn't see any legendaries, of course. Anyway, so he's at 7, so he could do Briar Legion. If he has 2 Briar Legions, that'll be a bit of a problem, but not really. He would need more to really make it a problem. So there's 1. Now he does have the Wild Aura, of course. So it's a flying Boulder Brute, so actually 2 of them, yeah, no, never mind. 2 Briar Legions would be definitely a big problem. Definitely. But he probably wants to leave that Wild Aura open, because otherwise I get to attack with this. So if I attack with this into Wild Aura, it dies, because it won't kill this, and then this kills this. So he's going to leave that Wild Aura open, and then he will use it anyway. So we can't actually really attack with anything because of the Wild Aura. So that sucks. Resource, so we could do the Captain onto the Pegasus, gets us another flyer, which is kind of relevant. We don't need a Corpse Flyer just yet, so let's get the Captain out. It's another big dude on the board, and then next turn we can Pegasus and Corpse Flyer. That's the play here. Just overwhelm my opponent. That's pretty much what we have to do. So we get back some health from that as well, but there, you know. Anyway, that's the play. So we know what he's got. So he's gonna do. We can't attack, so we just pass. Now, is this the first game? It is. Of course it is with this timer. So, is it actually? I don't even know now. Pretty sure it is. I'm tripping balls. It's got to be. Yeah. There's no way of. Anyway, so we knew that was going to happen, but he can't. I mean, you know, he's got another one which we know about. So he may just play out his hand here. But yeah, he ideally he wants to. I mean, he could hit in with this, but then, you know, he's not going to have enough blockers. But anyway, that's fine. So he's got the other Wild Aura, which he probably wants to put on the Seagull. That's pretty important. So he can very likely empty his hand here. Boulder Brute, tits. So that's not good. So he did actually get a Boulder Brute. So he can't actually Wild Aura. So I can actually attack in with this guy now, because he can't do that last Wild Aura. We can actually make him lose that last one. So that's quite relevant. We will get flyers in the air. We're going to make him lose that. So that's actually quite good. This is pretty good for me, because he will have to start. I mean, he could. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. He can't really triple block this. We attack with these 3 and have the Corpse Flyer and the other guy in the sky. So that's pretty decent, because he was obviously not really wanting to lose that that card. Anyway, so play out the Corpse Flyer. Now we can double block the Boulder Brute, which is the more threatening one. We're making him lose that Wild Aura, which is good. So there that goes, and then we bring out this. So we're back into a good position. Obviously he has more flyers, and he has the Seagull, which is a nice blocker. But we now made it so the Seagull cannot kill the Mazet Ranger, or anything for that matter. So we attack with these 3 big guys, and see what he does in response. So we might just see a block by that, and a block by this, and maybe he takes 4, or he blocks with that as well. I don't think he can't really afford to lose the Boulder Brute here. But he might, but I doubt it. So he'll probably block here, and maybe block here and block here, or something like that. So yeah, I'm in a good position, thanks to having just more big guys, and I've also... So he's going to take 4, it looks like, even though... Wait, maybe not. Maybe he's not. I can't see the line going to him, so maybe this is blocking, even though it looks a bit glitched. Nope, he took 4. So that's really risky, because now he can never not have a flyer blocking. So he needs to top deck something pretty good, because I can probably then just push through the damage. So, I mean, you can block there, trade there, and yeah. So, I mean, I can just basically win. Yep. So there we go. He had to, as I was saying, he had to draw something good there. Alright, so that worked really nice. Anything we need to change here? Not really. Another Inquisition wouldn't be horrible with the amount of cards he draws. and he wasn't exactly super fast out the gate, so Shrimshaw against flyers does nothing, and this is the same cost, so let's throw in another Inquisition there. We actually can take out the Relentless Corruption as well, throw in another Mazet Ranger, since we know how good they are. He just doesn't seem to have removal. So they both got Swift Strike, that's great. Swift Strike, Swift Strike, Swift Strike. So we could even take out... No, that's fine, that's fine. We could take out something like... What are you guys saying? Bird, clearly. What the hell are you talking about? So, could throw in Terrible Transfer instead of the Infiltrator bot, because the transfer can kill, you know, Seagull or Bird of Plenty very easily. Oh, we can take out Necessary Sacrifice. Yeah, we can take that out. Put Terrible Transfer in just to have, you know, because all we need is one blood and that'll kill a Bird of Plenty or a Seagull. Leave the Infiltrator bot in. We could also just run the Zombie Vulture like some people are saying, instead of, say, the Infiltrator bot. So, yeah, why not? I'll do that just for you guys. Just for you guys. Save and continue. Deck saved. Alright. Done diddly done done. So, I reckon that's a pretty good change there for the deck. Yeah, it basically prevents combat, but if you have anything that does damage to it outside of combat, any sort of burn spells or bombsmith, as Phoenix mentions, you know, there's plenty of things that kill it. Anyway. However, the Bird of Plenty is different. Seagull, on the other hand, though, just, yeah. So 1 resource, 2 resource, and, I mean, that's still, it's not the greatest, but, you know, we kept a 1 resource last game, you know, so I think it's fine. Kept a 1 resource last game, and obviously, you know, it was perfectly fine. We do have a lot of 4 drops this time, and a 6 drop, so it is actually worse. So, actually, that, you know, that's a point, but maybe this time we'll just get to the 4 drops. So, anyway, it's a risky. I mean, so was last game, and we came out well. So, we are on the draw again as well. So you got to remember that. So another 4 drop. Yeah, sounds about right. So we just need to hit a resource either next turn or the turn after, and we'll be fine. Because then we'll at least get a 3 drop out, and then we need to hit 1 more resource to get the 4 drops. So we'd probably do Effigy into, say, Mazet Ranger, into, say, Noble Citizenry, or maybe even Witch. Yeah, but just, anyway, we have to just see what we draw. That's all there is to it. Hopefully we don't get resource screwed. That would be disappointing. But, I mean, it happens, and it may happen here. Yeah, it's a pretty funny tree. So resource? Yeah, there's 1. So there we go, that's a good start. A blood next turn will put me in a very good position, because then we can play out pretty much everything. Thank you, Zachy Fairy, or Zach Fair, or I'm probably butchering your name, I apologise. I do it to everyone's name. At least I say that, and most people say, no, you said it right, but... So it was like Zach Fair, or something like that. I apologise, but thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. And I am doing a giveaway after, so that's maybe a good start for him if he has another one. But if he's only got the 1, then the Swift Strike will stop him attacking, and we'll gain some information if he does attack. That means he might have a trick or something. If he plays out another one, if we hit a blood resource or just a resource, yep, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I don't know, this is, oh, delicious, absolutely delicious. So now we can stop this unless he plays another Briar Legion, which if he does, we take 4 damage. We then get a Mazet Ranger out, and we have 6 damage Swift Strike on the board. It's Zach Fair, and almost 30k views, indeed. Need more followers. More followers. Follow my command. Follow me to the ends of the earth. Alright, so let's see if he does do another Briar Legion. Would be annoying, but, you know, so what? So, if he attacks, we take it, because it's very likely he has a trick. He doesn't have a trick, we've just gained some information, thank you for that. So we just gained some info. So he might have the Wild Aura, though. But then again, when you just attack. So we probably just citizenry, actually, to be honest. Because then we have a 4/4 Swift Striker that can attack him now. So, yeah. I think we do. It's a decent target for it. It's not the best target for it, but, I mean, it puts in more damage now, so... Because even if he has a Wild Aura... I mean, if he has a Wild Growth... I mean, if he does, you know, it'd be strange if he does. He could have a Counter Magic, actually. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a Time Ripple. Well, that still sucks. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world, really. I mean, I lose out on that buff, but he's just used the Time Ripple, so... Oh well, that was a decent play. So maybe I should have just played the Master Ranger. Oh well. We didn't lose a troop, so it's actually, you know, all we lost was the +2/+2. Which is still, you know, a decent use of the Time Ripple there. Decent use. Oh well. So we do have the charge power, so he can't play Birds of Plenty. If he plays a Seagull, who cares? We don't want to kill that with a charge power. Not until we have another way to kill, you know, double. You know, we want to be able to kill the Seagull and the Bird, but the Bird is the bigger threat, and he's one resource away from being able to play it. He draws another card. So next turn, we probably just play Mazet Ranger. So he does have another Briar Legion, so we are going to take 4 damage here. So we did get to it. That was nice. For him, not for me. Alright, so the Mazet Ranger will definitely help. So the play he did was pretty good, considering he now has 2 of these on the board. And he will be able to push through damage if he wants to lose them, or if he has tricks. Like, he now could have Wild Aura, and that would be, you know, we know he has a bunch of those. So this is a tricky position, to be honest. Tricky position. So, I think we actually have to play Mazet Ranger. If he attacks, we don't block, which means taking a lot of damage, but then we need to get this to a 6. Because, yeah, very likely Wild Aura. So, we probably just, you know, if he attacks, we have to just take it, because it's very, very likely he has Wild Aura. Because he's got 2 of them in the deck, he's got 4 cards in hand. I mean, he might not, but, you know, in his colors he can't do direct damage to my face, so as long as I can recover my board position, like if I lost the Mazet Ranger here, I would lose this game. So I can't afford to risk the Mazet Ranger. I mean, the captain will be able to get it back, but it probably won't be quick enough. So if he attacks with both, we can't block. And he's going to. Looks like it. I have a feeling. Yep, he is. So we go down to 8 health. That's all there is to it. Cannot afford to risk that. He probably still will buff, just to get through extra damage. Or he just plays out a Bird of Plenty or something now. But, yeah. We need to get the citizenry to buff this. And then we can double block 1 and, you know, 6 damage, Swift Strike the other. But he could just have a Counter Magic. I'm probably just screwed. I mean, he's got a very good board position, obviously. So we do get that. So, it could be a Counter Magic, which obviously is very bad, but what choice do I really have in the matter? Oh well, we shall see. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. So there we go, we got it up to 6, which is what we needed. So it's now a 6/3. So it just means that a Wild Aura will not be able to make it so this, you know, so I can block now, I can double block there, which he could Wild Aura and kill both, which would suck. So we might want to actually -1. Oh, then he could have the Bird. Ah! The damn Bird! The bird. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do that and see what happens. I mean, he could just have a bounce, in which case I have to chump block with both citizenries, which would probably just make me lose the game, to be honest. Especially if he has... So he's going to put it on here, so no surprise. I mean, he should have just done it. I mean, we knew he had it. We're not stupid. So actually, he could have another one now. Ah, tits. So if he does have another one... 6, 7, 8... so doing this wouldn't have helped. Oh man, if he does have another one already, that the Bird's the word? Yeah. The Bird's not a problem at the moment. If he brings that out, who cares? We're in a defensive position, obviously. So he's now got 7. Let's see what he does. Oracle Song. So, I mean, he can now, if he gets the, shit. So, that's bad. So we probably just want to Swift Strike. If he attacks with both, we block this one. Okay, so he's just, so he doesn't have it, so he's not going to attack. So this is trying to bait my charge power. I'm not on an offensive position, mate, so I'm not going to be doing anything with that. So we don't care about this seagull. At least now he's told us that he doesn't have another wild aura. And he's not going to be attacking in, obviously, unless he has a wild growth, which he doesn't. So that's pretty good. So we might want to do Witch, because that could have a bird in hand that we can potentially hit. Especially if we hit a resource, we're going to do Witch and Pegasus. Another Mazet Ranger is pretty good. I think I'll just do the Witch, though, because it is likely he has the bird, because that's trying to bait out the charge power, obviously. Mazet Ranger is good, though. The decisions. Bugger it. I mean, he could have a Boulder Brute as well, so let's just try and see if we can minus something in his hand. So we'll do that. We get to see something. An Oracle, another one! This guy's got Oracles for days! Oracles for days! That's not good, because he's obviously drawing a lot of cards, and yeah. Kill the Acolyte? No. We can go down to 7. Kill the Acolyte. What a suggestion. So, yeah. This is not looking good for me. Because he's going to draw another 2 cards, and he's got already... he's got Oracle plus something. The other card, probably, if he plays a resource, that's probably what that other card was. He doesn't play one, so he does the Oracle in the hopes to get the card I mentioned, probably the other Wild Aura, and then he attacks with these, or even just this one. He'll probably just attack with this one, actually. That would be the smartest choice. So, he plays a resource now. I mean, I don't think he's going to double buff an Acolyte, dude. I'm going to have to take some gambles here. Oh, there's the Time Ripple. So, that's terrible. He can't Wild Aura, though. So we can triple block. And we will lose 2 dudes. We take 5. That's terrible. So we could double block, take 7. Go down to 1. Lose 1 troop. So, what a nasty position to be in. So actually, if I take that and I go down to 1, then I have to charge power this, which, you know, that's okay. I just will have to do that. So we are going to do that. I mean, I could just... No, it's got Crush. I could stop myself from losing a lot of health. But, I mean, if he's got any... I mean, if he does... Yeah, fuck it. Just YOLO. I was saving the charge power for... I mean, he's got Seagull for starters, so if we ever want to go on the offensive, we need to get rid of that. But he also has Bird of Plenty in the deck. But anyway, we go down to 1 health. So now we kill this. Then we bring out the Mazet Ranger. And yeah. Probably going to a game 3 though. But anyway, we'll see. We shall see. So Clergyman. So we have to minus this. Oh, technically I didn't actually have to do that. Damn it. Because I could have just brought out the Pegasus. Then again, if he has a bounce. So I could bring out the Clergyman and the Pegasus. And then I could multi-block and still be okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. If he has bounce, then we just die. If we just play the 1 troop. If we play 2, we'll be okay for... I think we have to go for the 2. Does mean obviously he gets to do some... But he's got many cards in hand, so we're probably just dead. But I'll go for the 2 troops here. We'll take a bit of a gamble. Maybe he won't attack in 6. So we can actually make it so we only lose... I mean, yeah, we'll see. We need to have multiple troops on the board. Anyway, that should be alright. We actually gain 3 health as well, which is relevant. Anyway, if we can turn this around, it would be quite awesome. I had a really, really awesome game this morning. That was almost the best comeback ever. I went down to 2 health against a crazy aggro deck and eventually managed to basically turn the whole board state around. Got rid of all my opponent's troops. had a Storm Colossus, a Cloud Titan, and a Kraken Guard Mariner, I think it was, or something on the board, and I basically was going to swing and win next turn, and he top decked a Life Siphon. he had no cards in hand, and he top decked the win condition, which was mental. It was a really good game, but it knocked me out of the draft. So that's fine. So he doesn't have another Wild Aura, because he would have obviously anyway. So he's going to bring out probably another Briar Legion, which would be really bad. Will he attack here? Maybe. He might attack. Nope. Alright, that's great. That's great. That is super, super, super great. So now maybe we just do the Captain to get back the Citizenry. Because that gives us still a 4-4 on the board. Actually a 5-5 technically. So that's quite relevant. Terrible Transfer is for 3. Killing this could be important. Because another Briar Legion would be monstrous in the air. So that is a difficult decision, to say the least. A difficult decision. So I think we just want to get the Captain. No, I don't know. That's a tricky one. That is indeed a tricky one. So we could shit. Maybe just Captain. Maybe just Mazet Ranger, though. Yeah, let's Mazet Ranger. But yeah, I mean, if he does get that... If he does have another Boulder Brute in the deck, I mean, maybe that wasn't worth it. But at least now we've got a good blocker for this. I mean, it's a 7-4 now, which is pretty damn awesome. So we've got better board position. But, bring back... There's nothing else to bring back besides the Citizenry. And I didn't think the Citizenry is going to do enough. So, because we might top deck removal, which I'd rather have removal, because I think I've got other removal in the deck. Pretty sure I got a murder. I don't know. But, why play the more expensive Mazet Ranger? Because it's more expensive? It uses my, why play out a cheap one? Oh, I mean, he's not going to play around a possible repel. So now he's got a Flying Rex, which is bad. So, we needed to top deck a Blood to kill that. So he's actually making me discard, which is fine. We get rid of that useless effigy. So he's down to 1 card in hand. We need to get a Blood to kill this. But we can block it and Terrible Transfer, so that's okay. It's not the greatest, of course. Alright, so let's see what we draw. So we do get the Blood, so that's good. That is good indeed. For obvious reasons. So we could just kill it now, because obviously he will attack in, but he also might buff it next turn. So yeah, we have to do it now, just in case he does buff it next turn. So we'll kill that, get some more health back, and yeah, pity we don't have the Steadfast, because then we could just start pushing through damage. But anyway, he's got 1 card in hand. He's finally stopped drawing a bajillion cards. We're still not in a great position because of this guy. But, oh, we got rid of the big guy. As soon as we get rid of this, we can start counter-attacking. We're back to 6 health. We can get back the Citizenry, which won't do too much. Oh, damn it. God damn it. So that's a 4-4 Boulder Brute in the air. And he's got 1 card in hand, and it's just a... Okay, so that's still very bad. So we need to basically get... we take 5. Alright, actually we're okay, potentially. Because we can get back the Citizenry, buff this, and then block it the next turn. Oh, but then this kills us. So, we need to draw something good here. Corpse Fly, that's not bad. So we could do both of these. And then the Corpse Fly can allow us to double block, which, yeah, we need to do that. So... Might as well bring out this now. I mean, it actually will be able to... Yeah, it's going to be a 3-2 just like... So that's good, because we will... I mean, we'll still lose both. But at least we can block that. Now, if he top decks the Wild Aura... that will be bad. Get another Mazet Ranger on the board. So now maybe we attack with... No, we can't. We still can't go on the offensive, sadly. God damn it. Now, the good thing is, by double blocking, we can then get back the Flyer. So as long as he doesn't get... a big buff, like maybe he's got a Gigantify in the deck, and then we die. Well, we don't die, but we jump block both Flyers, and yeah, we then die the next turn. But let's see what he draws, I guess. I mean, if he hits a resource, he still gets another draw. He's almost gone through his whole deck. It's a long game. We need game time for a game 3. So if he attacks here, it's because he picked up the trick. So he's got it. But we die if we don't block. So did he literally just top deck the Wild Growth? If he did, I'm dead. If I chump block, I take 4. And I won't be able to get this back in time to get another blocker out. I mean, I guess he just did. I mean, if he did, he's won the game. Good on him. Well, we still have to try. I mean, if Exact Wild actually killed... Yeah, so he still dies. Still loses. Oh, Time Ripple. Okay. So, I mean, we have to do something there. So that's okay. We lose this. This actually gets re-inspired. So he's actually didn't do too much there. So that's perfectly fine, because this gets re-inspired to now be able to block that. So we're still in the game. Doesn't do too much. We can also get that back later with the Captain, which will then get re-inspired, like re-inspired. But for now, I mean, that didn't actually do much at all. So that is actually quite good. Because all we need to do now is hope he doesn't, I mean, he's got nothing to discard, sadly. But, he's not like he's ever not going to play, something anyway. But now that's re-inspired, as I mentioned. Still can't go on the offensive. Eventually. One more resource, we get rid of the Seagull, and then we can start going on the offensive. So that's actually pretty good. And especially getting a Captain out, which will be a 5/5. I mean, that's going to be really good. So he can't get in with that anymore. So it depends on what he draws, of course. If he hits the Wild Aura now, then we cry. Like, that would be so bad. I mean, he's getting, I mean, we have to block, of course. Devoted Emissary does get the Briar Legion bigger, but we've got enough Swift Strike, so that's fine, but it's still a bigger Briar Legion. He also might just bring... It's actually going to be a Flying Briar Legion. Oh, shit! That's the worst thing ever. Tits. So we need to now draw a Murder. So that's why I say ha 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 ha, because I'm dead. I mean, I'm just dead. There's too many flyers now. That was a really nice draw for him. That is very, very bad for me. So, what a game, though. What a game. Yes, that was a very, very nice top deck. That's probably just won him this game now. So, that's too much. That's insane. That's insane. So I can't win. I can't win. Just so you know. Just cannot win here. Alright, so let's actually think. I mean, because he can just take all the damage. He blocks the main source of damage with the Seagull, and just takes, the rest, if he wanted to. So we need to just... I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing we can draw. So that is game. Yeah, that's it. That's the worst thing to draw anyway. So enough wasting time. We lose. That, yeah. It did all snowball. You are correct there, kind mine. I mean, it was a gamble. I had to take some gambles. We held on quite a long time. We were in defensive from the start, so... Anyway. He obviously came out ahead there. Even Extinction. So... We could run the Relentless. It's not giveaway time yet. I'm probably going to lose this draft. So we do actually have a Murder in the deck. So I was starting to wonder. There's a Blood Aura. That would have been fairly decent. Not with the Seagull on the board, but yeah, I had plenty of things that would have been nice to draw. Angelic's not that great. Anyway, let's just see what happens. I mean, the Wind Whisperer... There's a save. Seiju, how you going, dude? So on to game 3 of this round 1 of this draft. Actually, no, it's round 2, isn't it? Alright, that makes me feel better. But it is, add 2 new colours and live the dream. So it's round 2, so even if I die here, I'm still going to get 2 pack, so it's actually not bad. I'm going to get 2 pack, back from the dead. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, a bit too many diamond, but nice. That's a pretty nice starting hand. So that's actually really nice. Because now maybe we can be the aggressors this time instead of fucking dying to Briar Allegiance. Basically, Briar Allegiance is what cost us that last game. Anyway, so play out whatever. We need to play. I mean, we're not too. You know, I mean, it's still enough time to finish a game 3, but that second game went for a long time. Whew. I mean, Hex is such a great game. It puts you on the edge of your seat. I'm again sitting on the edge of my seat. I can't help it. It just does it to me. Such intense games, so very stressful. But we've gotten a pretty aggressive hand here, and we are going first, so that's pretty good. So, alright, so we don't need more resources now for quite a while. We just want, say, some corpse flies. Some corpse flies would be amazing. Some corpse flies would be super, super amazing. Anyway, next turn we play out the Clergyman, then we play out the Mazet Ranger, and we start smashing in. Start smashing some faces. And, yeah. Yeah, if anything, anyway, so he's got 2 wild, so it could be a time ripple. So we, I mean, that's fine. Careful not to fall off, indeed. But yeah, the game it is super stressful. It very much is. So he might time ripple this, but it's not a big deal. It slows me down a bit, but it's 1 card less in his hand. We shall see. We know he's running it. So, yep, he does have it. Called it. Wizard powers. Booyah. So I mean, that does suck, but it still inspires the Mazet Ranger. Maybe I should have actually played out the Pegasus there to try and make him inspire time. Well, he wouldn't time ripple a Pegasus. Well, he might. He might be silly. Anyway, so that sucks because now the Clergyman doesn't inspire as many things, especially because we have a ton of dudes that it would. So that's annoying. He's already got the guard trainer, so that's really bad, especially if he has 2 Briar Legions already. That'll pretty much be game. So that's not good, to say the least. Unless we get a murder off the top, you son of a dick. So we're gonna do it now because we don't want to risk a counter magic. Not that we've seen one, but fuck it, just kill it. Fuck you, guard trainer. You gave us too much shit last game. We're not letting you do it again. No, sorry, Bob. No flyers. I'm now watching play another one. I mean, I could have waited, but I didn't want to risk him having the... Well, I mean, I could have waited, and then if he didn't... yeah, probably worth just to kill it. That's just, you know, security measures. So we'll do that. Now we could just play out the Mazet Ranger. We don't need to inspire the Mazet Ranger. But I guess we can take 2 damage from that, so we might as well play out the Clergyman first. Son of a dick, indeed. Indeed. You guys love it. So we don't have any filtering in the deck, so we might as well play out the Shards of Fate here. Doesn't matter what resource we... Actually, it does. Blood, we want to get more blood because of the terrible transfer. So already we have a 4 health and 4 damage terrible transfer, so that's good. So, in a pretty good position here. We could have minus that to make it so it doesn't kill us or anything, but we, you know, the charge power is more important for Seagulls and Bird of Plenties. Because, yep, he's got 2 of those, and they are very good defensive troops. And this guy's a lot of card draw. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see an Oracle Song right now. So he does the charge power, so that's 1 more card. And then we'll probably see an Oracle Song as well. He's going to attack first, which is fine. We'll let that happen. Oh, shit. So maybe a Boulder Brute comes out here. Maybe. I have a sneaking suspicion that he's going to do that. Or nothing. Yep, I called it. I mean, it's wizard powers. What can I tell you? Call the time ripple, call the brute. I mean, I just call things all day. I called your mum last night. Alright, so... oh, a bit too many resources here, sadly. So we inspire the Mazet Ranger here. So I wouldn't mind drawing some corpse flies. That would actually be nice. But at least, I mean, if he has the bloody Wild Aura... Ah, that's terrible if he does. So, if he does have the Wild Aura, and if I double blocked, I lose both. That's annoying. The bloody Wild Auras. I mean, it's a 5-2 Swift Track, but not good enough when you've got a 4-4 Boulder Brute. So if he does attack here, I probably just have to double block. Sadly. Okay, that's fine. Use it. Please use it. Because that'll mean he doesn't have a Wild Aura. If he uses this here, it means no Wild Aura. Yes, thank you. No Wild Aura. Unless he has another resource, which I think he already played one. So that's great, because we have too many resources, so thank you. You can have one. I mean, they do help us, obviously, the blood resources for the terrible transfer. Briar Legion is perfectly fine, so we can actually start attacking with this guy if we want to. Well, we can't, because he just double blocks, so yeah. There is that. So we can just get the flyer out. Maybe a corpse flyer? Ah, you son of a dick. Son of a dick. Oh well, we heal for 2. And we just pass the turn. Which is not great, but I mean, I'm getting too many resources here. That's 9 resources we've drawn. Draw 9. Actually, you know what? I've drawn 4 actual cards here. Is that right? Yep. I've drawn 4 actual cards. That's pretty terrible. My opponent's drawn 3, 6, probably 8 compared to my 4. If, you know... That's terrible. That's a joke. That is just wrong. Ah, tits. That's terrible. Ah, no. So why is it I draw, you know, a 16 resource deck, you know, this, and I'm flooded. My opponent's had double the amount of, you know, probably more than double. He's got more than double cards than I do, and now, you know, you know, you can't really. It's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat that. So we need to maybe discard this last card. So a corpse fly off the top would be pretty decent. Oh, so this not getting inspired sucks some balls. So we can kill the Briar Legion. We don't have to yet, though. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So that's not good. So we'll fly in. I mean, we have to do something. So we'll do that. Time Nipple? He could have a Time Ripple in hand, actually. So we might actually want to kill this now. That's a tough one. Tits. Tits, 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 tits. I mean, if he gets in... I mean, obviously, yeah, we'll just have to kill it. It's just going to get bigger and bigger with more Briar Legion, so we'll kill it now before he can save it. Because if he does save it, then I'm dead, so... We'll kill that. But I'm not in a good position here. My opponent's just drawing more cards than me. We need to turn that around and start actually drawing cards. Now, the sad thing is, he runs Oracle Song as well. He's got like 3 of them. So it's going to be very hard to turn this around here. Very, very hard. Oh, damn, he's got another one? Ah, tits. So now if he has a Briar Legion, or just any time he draws a Briar Legion, we die. We don't have Murder anymore. We don't have double charge power for this. We will probably use the charge power and hope we can kill this before. Anyway, that's our only choice here. Is Lord. That's, you know, you can't. How are you meant to play the game when you get flooded? You just can't. So I mean, you know, this is what I hate it more than resource screw. Like, you saw me keep a 1 resource hand and go on to win in the first match against this guy. And now I'm in the opposite position where I'm flooded, like, big time. Like, that's 10 resources out of 15 cards. I've had 5 actual cards. He's had, that we know of, 4 on the board. 4 in, that's 8, and then he's got another card in hand. So he's probably got, you know, possible 9 actual cards compared to my 5. And then obviously he's drawing another card here, so he plays out a resource. And there's the Bird of Plenty, which we just used our charge power. But, I mean, we're not on an offensive position, so whatever. we can't, you know, whatever. Who cares? Fuck your Bird of Plenty. So, you know, we still need to kill this with the charge power before we even think of killing this, which is really bad, because timer. Oh, now we get that? Now we get it. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, game. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very nice. I hate this game. I quit. This is terrible. Yeah, mill him. Not gonna happen. He would kill me in like 2 turns because he would draw a Briar Legion off 1 swing. I mean, I'd replenish his hand. He would then play out a whole bunch of stuff because he's got tons of resources. I can't mill him. It's not going to happen because, you know, he can just stop blocking after one hit. You know, you hit once, he's like, oh, okay, thanks, you gave me win conditions, and then he stops blocking. Like, you know, who would rightly block something that they know they're going to get milled to? But here's where he wins. He wins because he has so much card draw, and I'm flooded. He wins the game. Simple as that. He probably attacks here because he has Wild Aura now. So... exactly, Quody. So we're probably going to get killed now. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't attack, because I reckon he has the Wild Aura now. You know, he's drawn 4 extra cards compared to me. I'm flooded, and there's the attacks, which we know what he's got. We know it's a Wild Aura. So if we make him use it on this, though, because this guy's not that effective anymore, so let's maybe try and make him use it on this. Like, that would be good. Like, he doesn't want to use it on this, for obvious reasons, but he might just... Yeah, so there it is. So he's done it. So he's done what I wanted him to do. Unless, of course, he has another Wild Aura next turn. Which then, you know, but now we can at least block there. We can risk it next turn, but we knew what was going to happen there. I mean, I guess I could have actually blocked with the Mazet. Why didn't I do that? Anyway, I'm an idiot. So yeah, I could have blocked there, but whatever. So we got a flyer. He's got 1 card in hand. We can actually have a look. Probably a resource. Balls. So it's a time ripple. Alright. Fuck off. Fuck your time ripple. So we play at that now. So yeah, I did needlessly throw away that guy. I should have, yeah, I mean I should have done that, but then he would have probably just time rippled. Yeah, he would have time rippled. He would have time rippled my guy instead of the Wild Aura. Because now this is actually okay. The Boulder Brutes can't get through. This can't get through. So I'm back to a okay position again, sort of. I mean, yeah, this is still really sucky. And now he has a. So we're just gonna lose the time here. Yeah, I need to. I don't think I can really turn this around quick enough. Because now I need to kill both of these. And do I even have enough for removal? I mean, I've got charge power, but it's just not enough. It's not enough. And I mean, I don't want another fucking resource. I've had too many. I don't want more. So, I don't know. I just don't think we can win anymore. So, that sucks. Oh, Wind Whisper's not bad. So anyway, I just need to play that out in spacebar. So then I could actually start forcing through damage from the air. So that's actually not bad. That's actually good. That's really good. So now I need to just get charge power. And maybe... I'd have to risk. In this situation with this amount of time, I need to kill off the Bird of Plenty, leave this alive, which is risky. But that's what I have to do. And then I just have to go in from the air. And see, this is, again, there's another Oracle song. This is where I lose. Like, I can't beat this card draw. So there's a kill. That kills now my Vulture. So, and that kills my Pegasus. Oh, what a joke. Oracle Song into 2 things that stops me. I mean, I just lose. There's really no way. I mean, there is ways, but with this amount of time, there's probably no way. So, we're playing another Mazet Ranger. I should just start crying. Maybe I attack with this. No. I mean, I can't do shit. The Seagull fucks me and so does the Bird of Plenty. So I still can't do anything. So I just need to keep tapping. Maybe I should have put in Relentless Corruption. But it wouldn't have mattered. He just draws too many cards. You know, maybe we get to start milling him. But when he's got these on the board that I can't block. So another resource. So he's almost going to draw another card. So basically we just tap down a fucking Acolyte just so we don't take 2 damage. Because we're not going to block them, obviously, with these. Drawing a Captain wouldn't really do much either. I mean, there's just too much shit on the board. And that's what happens when the guy runs 3 Oracle songs and has these. Like, he's just got really good defense. So, you know, it's not much you can do against that, can you? So, he's got a good deck, to say the least. So we do get the resource. We can kill the bird. And now we can actually tap that and hit in for 6. So we get to hit in for something. So fuck that off. I mean, I'd probably still lose, but I need to do something. Need to do something. But if only, I should have sideboarded in Sorrow and maybe taken out my Messet Rangers or something, because Sorrow would just kill both this. Anyway, it wouldn't do enough though. Anyway, I don't think I have enough things I could have changed to put Sorrow in reliably, because I have way too many things with 1 health actually, so it would have been too reliant on having the Clergyman. Way too reliant. Excuse me. So he didn't get a resource, so that's interesting. So maybe he's got the Wild Aura now again, so that sucks if he does, because then he'll just attack with pretty much everything. So yeah, it's a Wild Aura. That's not good. So that's really bad. We can't tap this down either. I can't really risk. I'm just gonna have to take the damage here. It's definitely a Wild Aura, because why else would you attack with a guy that dies to this? I mean, he's got, he's got something. We need to now. I mean, there's just nothing I can really draw that gets me out of this position. So, oh, that helps a little bit. We can do. So we need to actually buff the Ranger, basically. So buff that one, because we know he's got Wild Aura. So or I buff that. Time Ripple, really? Well, that was an interesting choice. I mean, yeah, he was just gonna want me to block and then Time Ripple it. Fair enough. So we still buff this one. And then we just replay this one, and then we still can tap stuff, so we can still tap the Seagull, so we have to do that. Anyway, we have to do this, what I'm doing here. Hidden for 6. I don't know. Crime Nipple? What? Anyway, so maybe I've lost, but whatever. Let's see, if he attacks with everything, I'm fine. Depends on what he top decks. So if this thing is, even if he hits the worst thing, which is a resource, he gets another draw, and anyway. Following after the giveaway. Nice. So anything could happen here. Hits a resource, and A draws another card, as I mentioned. So hopefully he just hits another resource here, because then maybe we can do something magical. Probably not though, because he just won't attack with these, and then I can't push through more damage. So yeah, he just doesn't do anything. He's gonna win by time. So I don't think I have anything that can really save me here, like get me the win. Blood Aura definitely gets me a lot of health. Ah, what do we do? What do we do? I don't fucking know. So we tap that, and yep, we just do that. We're gonna Blood Aura Vulture, I think. Just attack with the Vulture, I guess. Both of these? Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan here, folks. We can win. We can fucking win. Block. Oh, you might double block. Actually, that's okay. So he's gonna single blocks, you would think. If he doesn't block at all, he actually dies. 4, 5, 6. So he does. So we can win this. Boom. I mean, maybe I should have attacked with all, but I don't think he would have not blocked. But now that I've done that, well, maybe I should have, because I've got enough time to maybe do 2 more attacks if it doesn't fuck me, the timer, because I can just keep smashing spacebar. I mean, he could obviously top deck something nice. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh god, this is scary. So we could just tap the Seagull, we get a Captain. Tap that. Attack with everything, maybe? Yeah, we have to attack with everything here. So yeah, we attack with everything, of course. Fuck, the timer. The timer! Come on, don't fuck me. Come on. Fuck it. Just hurry up. Stop ticking on my opponent's fucking turn. Come on! Fuck me! I should win this. I've got enough time to swing. I've got enough time to swing, folks. We've won. We've won! Yes! Maybe. Come on, hurry up. Draw a card. Go to attack phase. And just swing and win. Yes! We're gonna win with like 1 second! Unless, of course, this guy decides to fuck me. But, I mean, there's nothing he can do to not die here. Oh, wait, unless I fucked up. No, I've got too many dudes. Unless, of course, he has a... I mean, he can block here. I mean, I should have maybe... I mean, I didn't have the time to tap the seagull. He can block, block, block. I still... It all depends on what his last card. If he has a time ripple, I've actually lost. So that would be fucking hilarious. Come on, just hit already. Oh my god. A wild aura? That doesn't matter. He's just trying to waste time. Come on! Win! 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 Do it! Oh my god, it's doing swift strike damage? Are you fucking for real? Oh my god, I just won with fucking minus 1 second. Oh my fucking god. My fucking god. I think I'm done with HEX. We've done the impossible. I'm done. Like, that swift strike almost lost me the game. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I need to check. I cannot believe that. That was amazing, and I'm so glad. I'm just looking at my stream now. It hasn't disconnected. That is a highlight. This whole stream is now being highlighted. You guys are being immortalized with the most epic comeback ever. I cannot believe that shit. I am just... Oh man. That was a dick move of the Wild Aura, knowing he was dead. Oh man, what a win. I mean, I think the reason why it went to -1 is that normally it gives you some time back on things like that. So it didn't matter. Obviously, it had to do the attack damage, and then I won. Oh man, that was amazing. That was amazing. I honestly, I don't think I can play against you, sure. I just don't think I can play anymore. I'm done. I just can't. My brain. Ah man, my brain is just like I mean, I'm gonna have to message that guy. I'll just say dies. So this is a really nice hand, by the way. Achievement unlocked indeed. Man, oh my god. That was... I don't even know. That's like... better than sex. Definitely better than sex. Nah, it's not, because I'm gonna have a heart attack. Literally, I am gonna have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack. Like, my heart is literally, like, just pounding away right now. Oh my lord, that was insane. But this hand, just, I mean, all I need is 1 blood, and this is the god hand. Like, this is really, really nice. Provided he doesn't burn the clergyman. If he burns the clergyman, it makes it a bit worse. But it's still pretty damn sweet. But this hand here has the potential to win by, say, turn 6. I'm going to say it now. No, turn 7, I'm going to guess. Depends on what he does, of course. But there's the blood. Great. Didn't need it yet, but I mean, obviously it doesn't hurt. Oh man, what a game. Take up a collection for Havoc's new keyboard. Well, if you would like to donate, no, I'm just kidding. There is, you can donate games or money if you'd like below the stream, and it all goes back into giveaways though. And I will reiterate that there is a giveaway after this game. So I'll be giving away... I might give away multiple games. I mean, that's worth it. I will give away multiple things. That was just too good. That was too good. I mean, I'm too excited. I'm off my chair now. I'm not on the edge of it anymore. I'm off the chair. I mean, I think I've ascended into a spiritual existence or something now. I'm no longer human. Not that I was in the first place, but oh man. that was insane. I don't know. I need to sit back because my heart is still racing. But I'm going to do multiple giveaways after this. That was just too good. That was just too good. And you guys were all here to experience it with me, which is awesome. And I'm going to reward you for that. So, whew. I may even give away a Legendary Phoenix. I might do it. I may do it. We'll see. I mean, I've got a lot of Steam games to give away, so I might just give away a bunch of Steam games. Got some good ones. But oh man, what a... that was... I'm done. That was amazing. That was so good, and I'm just so glad that there's a lot of you here who got to see that. You got to see it, got to experience it with me. Live, sort of, 20 seconds delay, or so, 30 seconds maybe. So he's maybe thinking about killing this here. He's doing a, maybe he's got a Ruby Lance. Yeah, I'm going to guess Ruby Lance. Oh, no, Lord Alexander. So maybe he does have the kill spell, but he thought about just going for the, because he knows this is probably dead next turn, which it is. But Lord Alex is definitely dangerous. But, I mean, I can just bring out a Pegasus, give it Blood Aura the turn after, or bring out a Corpse Fly. Don't need the Corpse Fly just yet, though. But, oh man, that was something. He said so. That guy, he's good on him. He probably just bullshitting, but who cares? He says sorry about the end of the game. He should have just conceded because I had one. But had it gave him the win due to time, I would have complained because obviously the Swift Strike damage eating time to then before the actual damage that kills him, that making me lose would be bullshit. Not to mention there are a bunch of other inconsistencies with the timers. So, but anyway, it didn't fuck me over. So, we could bring out the Kraken Guard. We could even attack in with this. No, but then it just trades. We don't really need the Swift Strike, I guess. I mean, the Steadfast, just yet. If we hit a resource, we can do 2 of these next turn. So what do we want? Pegasus or Corpse Fly? We'll do that. We'll save the Corpse Fly. So he's probably going to do I mean, this is dangerous to have on the board, but I mean, we can potentially just race because he knows, he can probably attack in with this plus whatever he plays out. We counter attack and heal with Blood Aura on this guy. Whew. Anyway, I'm still... I mean, I could have attacked with this and just lost it, I guess. I mean, actually, he wouldn't have blocked, so... Should have attacked. That was dumb. But I'm still... I mean, I can't even... I honestly cannot focus right now. That last game was just too much. Too much for my heart. I am... I'm done. So if he's got a Sword Trainer, that's bad, because he does have this charge power. And I'm pretty sure we had one in the draft that we passed up. Because obviously we weren't in Ruby. Oh, man. Oh, man, that was just too much. So that's fine. That's 2 damage. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doodles. So he will attack with both. I mean, I should have attacked with this because we knew he wouldn't block. So I missed out on 3 damage, which is quite relevant. 3 damage is a lot. So that was a bit of a mistake by me. But oh well. So if we hit a resource, we play out both of these. Oh, he's actually not even going to attack with that. So he wants to actually be defensive. So we could trade, but we'll take the 4 because we have Blood Aura. And we can actually now Blood Aura this to get rid of that. So that's actually good. So if we do hit a resource... we attack in with... We could do both, but I wouldn't... Blood Aura on this guy's not great, so we probably just attack with that. See what he does. Anyway, whew. Oh man, what a game. That's crazy. Alright, so let's see what we draw, and we get a Noble Citizenry, which is also good. That's actually really good. That's actually better than good. Let's play that out. That is godly. So now we just buff this and we swing in. So now we have a 5/4 flyer. And then we have the captain to get it back later as well. So we can go all in on this guy. And now we can block the Alexander here. So we can go all in on the Pegasus, knowing that in 2 more resources we get it back. So that's pretty damn sweet. So we do 5 damage here, and the best he can do is counter attack with 2. Whew. Anyway, that's a good. We got a good hand, and we're in a good position now. Noble Citizenry is just really, really good. It's a really good card. It's a common too. I mean, obviously this is really nice to get. That, then this, then this. But I mean, he still could kill this. Not with a Ruby Lance, not with a burn. What could he have? I mean, he's now 1 away from being able to Ruby Lance it. He can actually buff this and hit in for a lot, actually. So he can hit in for 5, but because I've got the Blood Aura, it doesn't matter. So I want him to buff this. In a way. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He can do whatever he wants. It's not going to make any difference, basically. He does what he does, I'll do what I do. Check, so... Alright, so I do have a thing that's meant to... Oh, sorry. You know what? I updated all my donation plugins, because I have, I'm really sorry. I will check my email. So I don't see anything just yet, so maybe it'll come through in a second. But I actually have it running. But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to update my donation link at the bottom. So I still will get the money, but I have Twitch alerts running with the donation thing. So I don't know what he's doing, but that's fine. But yeah, thank you for the donation. I haven't seen it yet, but I will update my... Yeah, because I've got... So he's going to buff that. But yeah, so basically what I was saying, I've got the Twitch alerts thing, which will... But I forgot to actually update my donation link so that it reports... Anyway, so it gets rid of my dude there. That's fine. So that's okay, actually. So, I'll check that in a second. I mean, I haven't got the email yet, but thank you for the donation. I'm not sure what your Twitch name is, Hidden Knife. Not sure who Hidden Knife is, but maybe I'll be able to find out in a second. Yeah, who's Hidden Knife in Twitch? Please let me know your Twitch name. I want to obviously update my stream with your name. So this is fine. If he has Time Ripple, that's going to be bad. If he has Time Ripple, that is bad indeed, for some obvious reasons, because then we lose the Blood Aura potentially. Alright, never mind, no Time Ripple. So that's good. Oh man, I'm still... my heart's still racing. That last game was insane. So again, thank you for the donation. I haven't checked it yet to see how much it was, but regardless of how much it is, I appreciate it very much. So thank you again. So we just Blood Aura here. Yeah, we just Blood Aura. Last opponent took all the Time Ripple, yeah. And all the Oracle songs. I mean, we did see all those Oracle songs during the draft. We obviously not in Sapphire, so we didn't take them. But that last guy took all of them. So he was probably the guy I was actually passing cards to. But then again, no, he wouldn't have been on my direct, the one I was passing directly to, because he didn't have any Thunderbirds, which I passed like 3 of those suckers. So I mean, he might have. He just might not have put them in the deck, maybe. Anyway, so we hit him for 6 here, which we're going to get back health, and we can block. I mean, we probably just take the 3 and the 5. He needs to stop this, which is not easy to do. But if he does, he'll be in a very good position, of course, because we're not anywhere near having the captain on the board, and this is a problem. And anyway, whew, so I'm still not sure who the donation, your Twitch name. I guess I'll just message. I'm just trying not to use too much time. We know what happens. I win with -1 second if I use too much. So, I'm ahead here, so never mind. So he's down to 9, and he's got 3 cards in hand. So, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't have... I mean, he probably just doesn't attack here, because this can actually block and kill my guy, so you would think he wouldn't attack. Now, eventually I will attack and do the trade when I can play captain, because then I just get it back and it's even bigger. So for now, we're both probably going to be in a defensive position for a little bit. He's got one open, so he could have a crushing blow. So blocking with this here is a bit risky. We'll see what he does. I probably will still block though, because I could even get that back with the captain potentially, and you know. Oh wow, okay. He's ghosted me, and now he's using that information against me. So he's obviously got a trick, maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's Baines. Thank you, Baines. So I'll update that in a second. Well, after, you know, I will remember, I hope. But thank you very much, Baines. KS Baines. So, does he have the crushing blow? Or is he just, like, wanting to push through a lot of damage? You know what? I probably should have just blocked here. Because I would have actually just won the next turn. If he doesn't have... I mean, I'm pretty sure he has it. So, but yeah, I probably should have just... Yeah. Anyway, I should have blocked here. Because a crushing blow actually wouldn't have saved this. Damn, that was a bit dumb. But now I've actually lost this, and now... I mean, I would have actually just won, so... Again, that last game has ruined me. I am just unable to think. Anyway, that was interesting, but I did do a misplay there. I did do a misplay. Because I could have just won now. He must have had something in mind, but he decided to just let that happen for whatever reason. So, we just do this, followed by the corpse fly. The corpse fly gets us a flying blocker, and this gets me a blocker for here. So we make him discard a card, but yeah. Anyway, I did do a bit of a mistake there. So we now just hit in again, and then he probably just has to leave his dudes up to block. I mean, he could attack with this one. Depends on what he's got. Did I click to make him discard? I hope I didn't do something wrong there. Maybe he's just picking. Whew. So, I mean, I hope he's not taking so long, because he is looking at what I've got and whatnot. I hope that's not the case. I don't think he would. But anyway. I mean, I did do him. I mean, I could have just won had I not blocked incorrectly there. Not paying enough attention. So we attack in. I mean, yeah, I know he's typing in the stream. Oh, it's the first draft. Okay. I didn't realize this. I mean, you got to the finals, so you must be doing something right, buddy. But, start my giveaway with 4. What? Oh, I think... Wait, no. I'm not sure what you mean. But, yeah, I will be doing giveaways after this. I will definitely do that. So, I mean, we're probably still going to win here. So he's at 6. He's got 1 card in hand. So, depending on what that card is, if it's a time ripple or something, that could be a... Well, I mean, time ripple, you know, I don't know why I'm specifically saying time ripple. Alright, he did have a buy. That is true. Still, I mean, that's awesome for him. So, you know, one thing to mention is, I don't know what your last card is in hand. And, I mean, if he's listening, then obviously I've gave away some information. But, you know, that attack before with everything was a bit iffy. Just saying. So he mills 3 troops. That's pretty crazy. That's like the max you can hit. So he gets rid of 3. He's out of cards, though. And he can't attack with everything. He has to leave this up, which is still good for him. So we probably just let the corpse fly trade here.
You're off to see the wizard.
Thank you, Leviticus, for the follow. Much appreciated, dude. So we'll see what he does. Yeah. See if he makes a mistake here, and then I can give him some tips. So, yeah, we'll see. See what he does. Okay, that's a bit of a mistake. Alright, so there's one thing, you know, it's a bit of a mistake. So now, I mean, I can attack with both of these, and he has to block, and I won't be in any threat of dying to the counter attack because I can bring out a witch at minimum. So yeah, we're trying to end it early. Yeah, I can understand. Had that card that flies and gets +3. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. You need an artifact for that guy, though. You need to have an artifact on board to make use of it. So I don't know how many artifacts you run, but you know, you're not going to get much use out of it if you don't have that stuff. Anyway, let's see what we draw. Whew, I'm still reeling from that last game. Oh, there we go. We just win. So that's a nice top deck. So, I mean, nothing he could do to change this fact here. He does. I mean, if he left both of these up, he would still be okay. But I would still get rid of this. I mean, he still probably would end up losing. But that does end this game. So, constantly insulting my time management. Awesome. Yeah. I almost skipped my attack phase there, too busy laughing. Anyway, so he dies now. So we go on to game 2. Oh man, what a draft this was. What a draft. I mean, it's still going. You know, still going. It's just first game, but just that last matchup. I mean, I'm going to remember that one. So sorry, I haven't been looking at the local chat. No, I haven't got any. Why did that flash for? Anyway, on to game 2 here. So while it's doing that, let's check my emails. So thank you for the $2 there. Much appreciated once again. So I guess I don't know why that flashed. Probably general chat. So anything we need to change? We don't really need necessary sacrifice. Or probably Shroomshaw. So, what removal did we see? Not really anything, I don't think. Well, we saw Mortar Strike. So we'll throw Mazet Ranger. Maybe the Swift Striker as well. Because he had some dudes. Yeah, another Swift Strike, why not? So we'll save that, that'll do. So that's another guy that gets inspired potentially. Alright, on to game 2. So while that's doing that, I'll see if I can update this quickly enough. My donation thing. Thanks to donators. So we add Chaos Banes to the list. So I'll get that to the end. 1, 2, 1, 2. Chaos Banes. Hopefully I'm spelling that right. Oh, yeah. Anyway. So your name is added there, so now I need to add the recent donator. Oh, the time. KSBANEZ. Alright, there we go, done. Updated. Center. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I've done that right. Actually check. Yeah, chaos. So the chaos is in capitals. Oh no! So, not a bad hand, let's keep that. 2 corpse slices, pretty sweet. Pity no clergyman, but maybe we'll be lucky enough to draw into him. We are on the draw as well. Whew. Alright, so what am I doing? So we'll get the diamond. We don't have any ways to filter out resources, so there's no point keeping that. So we'll get the diamond here. Then again, it does slow down my charge power if I do hit a 4th resource. But oh well, it does ensure being able to play a 4-drop diamond, double diamond card on turn 4. Thought that was why Buffety, but I am quite out of it after those games. So yeah. Pity I forgot to update my donation link so it uses the Twitch alerts one. So then when I get the message on the screen, would have a little picture and thank you as well as the message. So I will now that I know, I'll update that. So I actually make a note of it to make sure to update my link. Because currently it just goes straight to PayPal basically. But yeah, I want to have that on the screen so people can see it and I can thank you a lot easier because obviously you had to tell me. So that's a nice draw. So now the best thing to draw would be a clergyman. I mean, that'd be godly. Probably Trey, probably. But it's still too early to say. Still too early to say, but that's a nice draw, and I've got a nice hand, so, you know. I mean, obviously I'd love to win this draft, because this draft has been bananas good. The sad thing is, it's been a long time, so, I mean, that's not a sad thing, but it's been like 4 hours of this draft. No, that can't be right. Yeah, I know I did a draft before and lost or something. I don't know, I can't remember. But this draft alone has been a long time. This draft here has been a very long time. Oh, so he has a burn. That's good for him. So I lose the Steadfast, but that's okay. That's okay. So now we probably just Corpse Fly, and Witch, or Corpse Fly then Witch. We'll see. Technically, doing the Corpse Fly, I mean, doing the Witch is a bit. Yeah, we probably want to do the Witch after the Corpse Flies, because if it hits a troop, then they just discard that troop. So, you know, makes sense, doesn't it? You don't want to. They do counter each other in a way. I don't think I have min donation. I'm not sure. Maybe it sets a min donation, Buffety. It probably does. I don't know. I think there is a minimum. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe there is. That would probably explain it. I didn't set one, but there maybe there's a default one and I didn't see the setting or something. But anyway. So yeah, this as I was saying, this has been a long draft, but you know, I will definitely highlight this one. And I'll probably even single out that one game, that finish. I'll probably highlight the whole draft in a single highlight, put it on YouTube and all that, and then that one game with the epic comeback, that definitely deserved its own highlight. I think that just won that one match. So not really a big deal. We can charge power that on turn 4. We're not going to block it. We'll take 3 from it. Then again, if we do block it, at worst we trade with it. We get to keep the charge power, but then he might Ruby Aura it or something. Well, I guess we can find out. Do we want to do that though? So let's attack in. I might just Corpse Fly, I think. Your paper hasn't been used for 3 years. No, KS Beans, I was not complaining about this draft taking long. I was not complaining. I was just saying it took a long time. Like, it's been a long time. Like, it's not like I'm not, you know, it's a long game. That's all I was pointing out there. You know, and that's, you know, because, you know, the second game against my last opponent obviously was just crazy, you know, trying to stay alive there, and you know, wasn't able to. Anyway, you know what I mean. But no, in no way am I complaining. No way am I complaining here. So we lost an Oracle Song, which is pretty nice. So we know he doesn't have another resource in hand, unless of course he wants to get a 4-drop out. So, I mean, he could have a Crushing Blow. Obviously it'd be nice if he has the Ruby Aura. He might not attack though. So, I think I will block. Yeah, I think I will. And then if he does the Ruby Aura, like if it's a Ruby Aura he has, which is obviously a good target for this, the charge power kills it. So it's still a 2 for 2. We'll take, you know what I mean. Yeah. So we'll just block there. I'm more than happy to do that. So we know he doesn't have probably another resource in hand, so this is where the Witch is good. And we're probably going to get him to use something here. It could be a Crushing Blow. Either way, we're still making him use multiple cards if he wants to keep this alive, and we still get to kill this. So at the end of the day, it's still even trades, which I'm more than happy to do, because I'm the one with the board presence. So that's fine. So there it is. So there we go. That's what we wanted to make him use, because this still dies. So you know, it's his first draft, as he said. So obviously, I'll have to you know, just point out that this charge power will, you know, using that's not, unless of course he has Time Ripple. Maybe he's, you know, he could have a good play here. He might be planning to stop this, and that would be a great play. Maybe he does have a Time Ripple, but we do have Inquisition, so we'll take a look first. That is the correct move here, is to take a look. It does mean not playing this out, but this is dead anyway, so... Oh, never mind, we get to play a Pegasus out, so we're not losing anything here. So the correct move is to Inquisition. Now, if he sees me, you know, obviously he'll use the Time Ripple. Well, I mean, okay. So it's just another troop. So we get rid of that. So the Witch is now actually not great, because he will just, you know, There is a chance we could have minused that to a 0-2, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. We now kill this while we know he can't save it. So, you know, like I was saying, it's something just to point out to him, is that he obviously didn't realize the charge power. And that does, you know, now he's lost the troop and the ruby aura, which is what we wanted, and now we have a good board position, and we know he's got a resource in hand, so he needs to top deck a troop. And I mean, if he top decks a 6-cost troop, that'll be great, because he'll play out the resource, he'll have the troop in hand, and the witch will at least minus it. Probably won't kill it being a 6-cost troop, if we're that lucky. It's very unlikely. He'll probably draw, if he does draw a troop, it's very likely he'll be able to play it because he has 5 resources. But I mean, we're in a good position because we know what he's got in hand. He's in top deck mode now, so that's very good. The witch is not going to get, you know, we're not going to get any bonus out of that most likely. You know, like I said, the only way that's going to happen is if he gets a 6-drop troop, which would be pretty funny if he did. I would have to laugh about it. I definitely would. So there's the resource, and now probably see a troop. Now if we don't, we get to at least see what his last card is. Could be just another resource. If he doesn't play anything here, we get to still find out what it is. So that's, you know, not horrible. It's definitely not a troop unless it's a 6-cost troop. So, you know, that's obviously good. So we're in a very good position here. So, clergyman. Alright, we'll play out the clergyman before the witch. I mean, if he does have a 6... Okay, so he's actually in the chat still. So, he says, if I had a 6-drop... So he doesn't have any 6-drops, I guess. Which, that doesn't surprise me. I don't like going too many high-cost stuff as well. Like, I very rarely pick up 6-drops unless they're bombs. Like, I've had Ash Harpy the other day. So he might have a removal here. Or he might just have... It could be just another resource. It's actually more likely it is just another resource. Unless, of course, he now does something, which, if he still doesn't do anything, it could be something like... I mean, it could be a Mesmerize. Yeah. We'll see. Probably just another resource. If he plays a resource here, it's very likely that that's because that was a resource. And then he might play a troop now. He might draw some removal. Mortar Strike, maybe. So, let's see what he does. If he still doesn't have a play here, he's in a lot of trouble, of course. So, looks like he's a bit... I mean, you know, you said it's your first draft. How many resources do you... I mean, I don't want to use up your time now, so I'll talk to you about it after the draft, after the games. It could, you know, maybe he's missing Threshold, but I don't think so. So another witch, that's pretty funny. So we'll do this first, just to have a look what he's got in hand. I'm very likely we're going to see a resource here. But who knows, we shall find out. But obviously, I mean, I don't think there's much he can do to really turn this game around here. So let's find out. He could have Crown. Could have, like, Crown for 3 cost. 3 ruby. Maybe he picked up a Crown. Reminder, don't call your opponent. So he does have Mesmerize. So I called it. I called one of them. So I don't know if he had that already. I mean, he didn't use it. I mean, maybe he just top deck that now. So I don't know. But I mean, I did say Mesmerize. That was one of the cards I was thinking of. And again, my wizard power's at work. Oh man, I need a drink. That last game still... I feel like I'm still going to have a heart attack. Anyway, so... Very unlikely he can turn this around. Obviously he can Mesmerize my highest damage guy, but he needs... yeah, very unlikely he can stop me from winning next turn. Because a Mesmerize costs 3, so he needs to probably use that. Unless he gets, like, a Heat Wave. If he has Heat Wave, that'd be awesome. Because then he could kill all this, and then he takes 3, and, you know, he could Mesmerize that in advance. Heat Wave those. I mean, maybe he's got, you know... Anyway, we know what one of them is. There's a resource, and he taps out. So we win the